All right. Hello, everyone. We are here to play a new mini series with these lovely humans here. We're going to be playing in 1920s Chicago, uh, which just sounded fun to me. And several people here are new to VTM. Some are not. Some of you, well, actually, everyone, hopefully, you recognize because they've all been on this channel before. And some of my favorite people to play games with. On that note, before we get into anything too whatever, too game specific, I just want to quickly acknowledge I am streaming from the traditional unceded lands of the Neokaska, Kaskaskia, Ochehisakoan, and Kikapo people. Lee, I'm going to bully you and make you do a land acknowledgement because I know you know it. The rest of you, you do not have to, it's never required, but if you know, you're more than welcome to share yours. So,
Not you
Lee.
making me learn how to read again. Why do you hate me?
I don't have an answer.
This is bullshit. I am existing on the stolen land of the Tassalalaguate Cherokees.
Not the existence.
Listen, I do be existing here.
Fair, fair. If anyone else has a land acknowledgement, you're more than welcome. Now's the time to do it.
I actually do know mine. I am on the traditional land of the Ohlone and the Muekma tribe, and yeah, that's my local tribe. So they never seceded the territory; it was taken from them by violence and force.
Absolutely. Anyone else?
I will do a learn.
Yeah, don't worry. I had to. I spent a long time trying to figure out because several of mine are on the website, which is native-land.ca, where you can go to find out more. They are written in their indigenous language, which I don't know, and it's not easy to find them to Google. So I had to spend some time researching and figuring out how to pronounce them, and I probably still butchered them. So it is what it is. Also, yes, Chad, it's because we are all yappers. We're late because I don't know how to shut up.
Oh, Chad's in
Anyway,
chat. Hold on. Hold on. I need my question answered. Wait. This little
evil,
bastard.
evil.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lee, while you're plotting and scheming, Taylor, do you want to start us off? Tell us who you are, where we can find you on the internet.
Yeah. Hey everyone, I'm Taylor, aka Spunky Taylor. You can find me over at Spunky Taylor, me Taylor Game, Spunky Taylor cosplays, and all that jazz. That's I'm she her pronoun.
Excellent. Lee, who are you?
Damn, who am I? That's wicked work. I suddenly have amnesia while I'm bullying Chad. Um, Hello, my name is
Chad's bully.
Lee. Listen, teehee. Um, my name is Lee, also affectionately known as B Ghosty or B, depending on who you ask. You can find me on all my socials as B Ghosty. If you can't, mind your business. Mind your fucking business. You don't need to find me then. I have once again been bullied into playing more games with Rain because I am entirely too free for my own good. Bats eyelashes.
Listen, listen.
No.
Lee, a while ago, like several months ago, was like, "Wow, I have all this free time. Like, hey, what are you doing for the rest of your life?"
Damn. I am now in contract. That's wicked work.
Listen, I saw something, I think on Threads earlier, or maybe it was Discord. I don't know. Somebody was asking about like contracts for actual plays. I'm like, I'm out. If they start asking me to sign a contract, I'm just here for fun.
Wait, what was that 20-page document you sent me that had me sign at the very end? I think it
Shh,
mentioned a firstborn and my blood rights. Yeah.
yeah, we don't
Did
talk
anyone
about
else get that? No, just me. Okay.
No.
that.
No, I Uno reversed Rain. They had to sign that for me.
That tracks. On that note, Elliot, who are you? Where
Hi,
do we find you?
I know, right? Existential questions right out of the gate here. My name is Elliot. I also go by Zhao Zhou, and you can find me at Elliot Tabletop on Blue Sky, because I don't do any other social media.
And last but not least, Sean the human, not Sean the kindred.
Yes, because that will not be confusing at any point. Hello, everyone. I am Sean. You can find me all across the internet at Help Action Needed. If you can't find me, let me know because I'm there unless I'm intentionally not. Uh, and I exist. It's been a long time since I got to guest here, since October. So I'm happy to be back.
Oh my god, has it really been that long?
I'm pretty sure the last time I was on the channel was the Five Nights at Freddy's one shot we did.
Same.
Yeah,
That is wild.
yeah.
Not
Time
the
flies.
FNAF.
I mean, it wasn't officially Five Nights. It was a knockoff.
Legally
It was,
distinct Five
it was
Nights at
Shanky Cheese. Yes,
Oh my
Yeah,
Shanky
it's the
lord.
Cheese's
Great
Scary
Value.
Adventures. Yeah.
Yeah, the Great Value brand, which is also probably who made the nasty mac and cheese we were talking about.
Listen, we
I'm
don't talk
assuming.
about it. We don't talk about the mac and cheese. That will sit in my cabinet for
Amazing.
several months before I decide to eat it.
Oh, I meant Sean's cheap ass nasty mac and cheese.
Man, I wish mac and cheese was still 10 cents. The fuck?
Like I said, by the end of that year, we got it up to 15 just because the volume we bought. Nobody else was buying that trash. It was bad.
I don't know, for 10
It's
cents I would
ruined.
eat like really my expectations would be so low.
Yeah, honestly. Anyway, so as was mentioned, we are in the 1920s, if I remember correctly, and I'm not lying because I forgot my own words. I believe 1925 was the year that we established, and we pick up at the Icon Club. The Icon Club. It's very clever. I believe,
Trademark
Taylor,
name.
that was your suggestion, right? If I'm not mistaken.
For what?
For the name of the
The club name.
Yeah.
yeah, it's fantastic. Which is a speakeasy because we are in the heart of the prohibition, solidly in the middle years. Alcohol in the United States is illegal. Doesn't mean that you can't get it though. And
Teehee.
so, as we are in this smoky, jazz-filled speakeasy, Jordan, where would you be in the Icon?
I believe Jordan will be backstage preparing for her next set. Like the powdering the good old nose and everything. It was like probably have a drink off to the side.
Yeah,
Is
and tell
powder
us
the
a little
nose
bit about.
cocaine though?
Listen, technically, you can't ingest drugs unless you get them through the blood. How do I know
But
this? Because
nobody
I
else
play a
is
character
nobody
who
else
loves drugs.
know.
I just gotta look pretty for my next show.
Yeah.
Cocaine's a wonderful setting powder. What do you mean?
Yes.
Just
It would cause a violent reaction in Kindred. Any kind of ingestion, unless you have a specific merit that allows you to eat food, or I guess cocaine counts as food in this circumstance.
I have
I'm about to
nothing
look up the
nice.
definition
Yeah,
of
nothing
food right
here.
now.
Google is
you
cocaine food.
can eat it. You can.
Doesn't make it food.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, unless you have that specific merit, it causes you to violently throw up any kind of thing that you ingest. So, yeah.
Luckily,
I
there's no cocaine here.
Shit, I
was
gotta go.
probably else.
Today's
uh, Sean, where would you be in the Icon as Jordan is preparing for her set?
Which Sean? This is I'm
Oh, I will try to use character names primarily. So,
okay.
Vampire Sean.
I like don't want to speak over actual Sean, so I was like waiting.
Nas,
But
you're
you would, yeah, you would see a sort of almost tallow-skinned man, a little bit on the gaunt side, uh, making a show of swirling an otherwise untouched drink at the bar, not talking to anyone, but keeping an ear out and looking around and just getting a vibe for who's here, who he recognizes who he doesn't recognize, and especially on the people he doesn't recognize, I think.
Yeah. Uh, there are a fair number of humans who, honestly, I think you probably would recognize most of them because speakeasies are a little bit on the down low. Like you kind of have to know somebody or just know how to get in. And I haven't decided what it is for the icon, uh, but yeah, I don't think there's anyone who you are like, I've never seen this person before. Probably like a variety of levels of knowing, like some you know very well, some that you're like, I've seen your face, but I don't know your name.
Yep. And I'm just gonna again. I think I've kind of mastered the art of doing like the I'm sipping, but again, not actually drinking anything, and just gonna keep an eye out.
Absolutely. Clarence, what about you?
Uh, Clarence would be standing, like, not in the middle of the room, because that's gauche, but standing off to the side where enough people are flocking to him naturally that his attention and ego are satiated. Uh, to make it make sense, he is the most beautiful man or person or anything in the room, and we're gonna say just looks like a mediocre white guy, because people flock to mediocre white guys. Is wearing like a very era appropriate suit, is clean shaven, has like a thin cropped, like bent over swoopy red hair, and then like a appropriate era sports cap. And just something about everything about him makes your eyes want to linger there and listen to every word he says, because he's just hot.
Ooh, sports cap. What's your baseball team, Clarence?
Oh no, like a motorsport.
Ah, okay, okay. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I mean, that's a
Yes.
spicy
No. Like
possibility there.
a sports cap as in like a motor sports vehicle,
I
the
see.
suede ones.
Yes,
Yes.
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 Yeah. Sean, the vampire. You definitely would notice Clarence with the large group of humans glomming onto him.
Mentally, I just am like, another day, night, another flock of humans, and another fake drink of my cocktail.
Amazing. And Abe,
Hello, at me.
where would you be? Where would you be?
Uh, hmm. So I have probably gotten into a fight outside the bar. I've probably gotten in.
honestly, honestly, that
Yeah.
tracks.
I listen. Hey, now one day I'm gonna play a character that doesn't know how to fight, and you're not gonna know what to do with yourself. That's not true. Avenir doesn't know how to fight. Thank you very much.
Arguing with yourself already.
Yeah, shut the hell up. Shut the hell your mouth. Um, no, I feel like I feel like it was one of those situations where because I genuinely believe the paparazzi are just all around, and Abe's just trying to go and find somewhere to feed before the whole night takes place or whatever. And I feel like one of Clarence's groupies decided to like follow Abe. Was like, how dare you glare at our Lord and Savior white man Clarence. um and Abe was like, what the fuck is your problem? And then they got into a fight. So Abe's just like
honestly,
beating
honestly.
the fuck out of a man in the alleyway right now.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about speakeasies, we know in the real world, 1925 was not a great time to be a non-white person. Speakeasies were very integrated, though. It was a very mixed crowd, and it was a lot more chill than maybe the general public. So, thankfully, we are in the world of darkness, and there's a lot of problems, but that's not one of the problems that I bring to my games. Because we can make this our own world. Why would we have a world where it's that shitty? It'll be shitty in other fun ways. Uh,
It's just nuclear warfare. And we're like, wait,
we'll get to that.
man, this was a joke for
Listen,
legal reasons. This is a Wendy's.
listen, Lee, I've already run a futuristic werewolf game on Mars, so yes, we'll get there.
Can't have shit in Detroit.
Actually, we're in
Hey.
Chicago, so
Bold of you to assume I can read.
And the
I know Abe
wildest thing is
can't.
last week I just finished a Detroit Fallout game.
I finished Detroit Become Human. Crazy game.
That shit's so fun
And
though.
Elle and I
It
both
is.
were in the Detroit Werewolf game, so just all about Detroit, except for tonight, where it's about Chicago, the other
Damn.
city.
Can't have shit in Chicago either.
It's true. It's true. Yeah. So, Abe, I think actually, probably was one of Clarence's groupies, but you saw that they were like making eyes at Jordan. So I think maybe that's why you were like a little suspicious of this person.
I ain't even have to be suspicious. It ain't matter really. That just gave me more fuel to the fire. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's a man.
Oh yeah, beat the ass. Pop pop.
Just popping off.
Literally.
Yeah. Vampire Sean. You are approached by someone who you know works for the speakeasy and is like, go get your boy. Go get Abe.
All right. I'll put my drink down with kind of a slight click. I will just do a quick scan again to make sure that like Clarence doesn't look like he's about to get, bad mobbed, mobbed more than he already is. Looks
Mhm.
good. I don't know if Jordan's come on stage yet, is doing her set. But yeah. Just
Yeah,
making
you
sure.
tell us, Jordan.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was about to say, I was like, I didn't want to interrupt. Yeah, I think Jordan come up on stage now. She changed to a new dress. She's wearing like the classic flapper girl dress, but this time the first set it was silver, now it's gold. Her hair is up into like pin curls, so she has a mole on her cheek, heavy on the makeup, and as she just has the like the feather boa thing covering up her chest right now as she starts her performance.
I love it. Go ahead and give me a charisma and performance roll, please.
Ooh.
First roll of the night.
The first roll of
Yeah.
the night, everything.
Don't fuck it up. You gotta go.
Don't
Pop
fuck
off.
Don't fuck up. Get out of my head, Lee.
Pressure.
Get out of my head.
No.
Fucking it up on dance.
Yeah, my specialty too. That's
You just trip over the feather boa like fully.
There's like
Mhm.
ice got thrown on the stage or something. Like, yeah.
cry everyone. It's with specialties. I add one.
You get a
dice
bonus
to it.
die.
Cool.
Yep.
We all start off with one hunger. Is that correct?
Yeah, let's say that.
Okay.
Raindrops on
Y'all-
us.
y'all
Actually,
woke
you're
up.
all at 4 hunger. We're just like,
Well, like, oh, okay. Sigmata's.
It's gonna be that kind of. Yeah, it's gonna be that kind of game.
Listen, I'm
I
ready.
I have 4 successes and a beast.
Ooh. Okay. Were any of the other successes crit?
No, they're just
Okay. Cool. So
No, I'm a
we're good.
liar. I'm a liar. There's a crit.
Oh, cool.
There's
So
just one, but like not 2 together. So we just count that as one, right?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So that's what. 6.
It's still 4
Yeah.
success. Right?
Well, on the
Did you-
dice, but the crit adds 2.
Oh, okay. Then 5. Right? Is that
Yeah,
math?
6.
No, that would be
6.
6. That would
It'd
be 6.
6.
Listen, I'm
Yes.
not a math person, so I was like, yeah, sure. I'm like, no, wait, no.
No, 4 plus 2 is
It's
6. We
6.
are correct. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, who's got the brain cell? Fucking.
Well, no, because there's only one dice that has a crit on it. So I have 3
okay,
dice, so that's 5.
Oh, okay. No, so if it's only one dice that has the crit on it, then it's just 4. It's
Okay,
just
cool.
the
That's what I was
successes.
clarifying. Correct. So it's just 4. We're back to 4 gay and a beast.
Okay.
And you wanted me to roll in person?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to drive here. You have to roll
no,
in
let me
front
get
of
on
me.
an airplane real fast. Hold
Yeah.
on. She will
Use
be
my dice.
postponed. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Sean is probably the one who lives closest to me, and that's still a good 8 hours. So
Also, it's like if we're going anywhere, I'm the one that's closest to the setting. You all come to me.
it's true.
Man, that means I have to find someone to dog sit.
Just bring the dog.
I'm not putting
Yeah.
Ruby on no damn plane.
Drive.
Anyway, yeah. So tell us about your performance. It is very successful.
Oh, I'm glad it's before. Oh, like it was successful. Yeah, it's like very slutty. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Starting off on a good note.
Just started off strong, gang.
$4.16 per.
She does like the very like ditzy burlesque day, like, oh no, I dropped my feather boa. I only could cover it myself once. And then like turn around, like, oh no, drop the other, and then like kick it like just like doing the high kicks and everything, tassels going. Enjoy, everyone.
Yeah, I just imagine like the boa drops. It's like, oh no, my bosoms.
Oh no,
Is it that
it's
era?
feeling. I don't know.
As Sean is leaving for probably like a side exit, because this is certainly not the first time he has like encountered or been told to stop Abe from like beating the shit out of somebody. But as I'm making my way, I'll do like a whistle, for Jordan.
Just like the full on.
You
A
can't
wolf whistle?
in person, so yeah,
It's
just
like-
imagine a.
Like, thank you. Blows a kiss.
Yeah. So, Sean, as you go out, you do see Abe absolutely wailing on this just like twink, this little man.
Damn, why you had to make him a twink? Nah, I feel not
It's
a
because-
lot.
it's
Like,
because
Didn't have a chance.
it's because we don't have our twink here tonight.
damn it, Jason.
I think Sean will kind of slowly make his way over, and I'm just picturing him pulling out like a cigarette lighter. I don't know if vampires can. Does that okay? If drugs count as ingesting things, am I going to
You can-
fuck
you can
myself
smoke.
up? Okay.
You can smoke, yeah. This is
So
I play a character in the 90s who smokes a lot because it's so cool. So yes, it was confirmed by my storytellers. Smoking is fine because you don't breathe. Like vampires don't breathe. They have to force themselves to even like pretend like they're breathing. So realistically, yeah, you're not inhaling. You're just holding it
so-
in your mouth to
Just
look cool.
holding it there.
I think Sean. I've spent too much time with other like gangsters, and they all smoke, and so it's become a thing
Mhm.
that I also must smoke.
It's me.
because
I'm the gangster.
I have to fit in, yeah. But I'll come over. I'll stop a couple of feet away from where Abe is, reducing this person into like pudding on the ground at this point, probably. And I'll probably just be like, "Did he deserve it?"
Abe just kind of looks up. Define deserve.
What did he do exactly?
Well, he was kind of following Jordan around after he kind of like left Clance's bosoms. And like not the standard like normal people follow Jordan around. I mean like the weird I'm going to stab you in your dressing room if you don't accept my love follow you around.
Well, we can.
That's the fourth one
disappear-
this month.
Yeah, it's annoying. Well, we can disappear him, but does it have to be right next to the entrance? It's turning away potential customers.
To be fair, he tried to jump me first. It just was not successful.
Clearly, and I'm picturing Abe's like spotless right now. Like,
I feel like genuinely because I feel because Abe is like 5'10", 5'11" maybe. I've made Abe slightly shorter than my other noodle babies. Is wearing just like a red shirt, so there's blood on it, but you probably like unless you were up in there, you ain't seeing shit. Like those
Mhm.
like low V cut shirts, like of girls with like big titties or people with big titties, like it's like that. That is the kind of shirt he's wearing. His titties are out, like the cleavage is cleavaging. The girls are girling. Girls in bikinis on roller skates in outer space type shit. Okay, like
I love him
genre
so much.
defying titties.
Mhm.
I got my own gravitational pull up in this hoe. Let's fucking go. I feel like there's like drops of blood there, but that's about it.
I will kind of start reaching into my pocket to pull out like the handkerchief that I also carry around with me because again I've spent too many times with the gangsters who have these things, and I'll kind of stop and be like, "Do you want to clean yourself off, or is the blood part of your aesthetic for the rest of the night?"
I probably should clean it off because I don't want to hear Clarence's mouth, and I don't want Jordan to be like, "Who got beat up in the alleyway again?"
I'll toss it at you, and then I'll
I
say,
feel like it just lands in my cleavage.
"Yeah, like right in there, like perfect."
Like it's
Perfect
just
cut.
like it's like picnic blanket. I'm just like, all right, you be. What did I say about throwing things in there? Last time you threw a coin in there, we still don't know where it went.
It's something that you can use for later.
What am I using the quarter for?
Bus fare.
It's been 3 months. I don't know if it fell out or where it went.
That's your problem, then, not mine.
Oh my god.
I'll deal with this. Go back inside and enjoy the rest of your night.
Are you sure I can get rid of it? It's not a problem.
It's my job. Besides, if there's any other unsavory individuals, you tend to be a bit better at dealing with that sort of thing than I am.
Fair. Kind of just folds up the now bloody little handkerchief, like puts it in his pocket and just walks back inside. And just like tries to go closer to where Jordan is, uh trying not to look like they just beat the shit out of a man in an alleyway. Like
Despite
bruised
the fact that your
knuckles.
knuckles are bloody.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
shit.
say, I was like, do I need to roll to notice?
No, it's pretty obvious.
I was
Okay,
about to say,
cool.
probably not.
It's like I think Jordan just be like, look down, look back up, look down, just give you the look. Are you gonna explain?
Do I need to?
Is it gonna affect the club?
Sean's
Yes, you do need to
finishing it.
explain.
It's probably fine. It's
Actually,
probably fine.
Abe, give me a rouse check. I forgot you could regenerate and try to make it less obvious that you were just beating the shit out of somebody.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I could
can do
retcon.
things.
I was like,
Gay dice
I mean,
don't fail me.
I think Jordan and Abe know each other well enough that she probably knows what he was doing, like even if it's not obvious,
I'm rolling. Wait,
because that's just
you
what
said-
Abe does: is beat the shit out of people.
hold on. You said rouse, right? Am I crazy?
Yeah, just a single day.
Okay, cool. I was like, wait. This one. 10.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so you don't get any hungrier. And yeah, you are able to heal up. I mean, you just, as Elliot said, we're turning this person into pudding. So there's gonna be a little more than bruising, as like bones get broken and things like that. They definitely would have been torn and bloodied. But I think as you were walking in, they were just like actively healing up. But Jordan knows you well enough to know usually what you're doing out in the alley, and also probably caught like a glimpse of just the blood as it was healing.
so Sean's cleaning it up.
Yep. To be fair, he started it.
What should he say about everyone?
Well, fine. Next time some guy tries to take weird pictures of you in an alleyway, I won't stop him.
I was like, I appreciate it. I just need to understand what's going on at the club.
Tell Clarence's freaky little, deaky little, small dicked, wicked fucking people that follow him around to stop following you around. It's weird.
Oh, Clarence is here?
Somewhere
Clarence.
I can smell dumbass.
Understandable.
Clarence, give me a wits and awareness roll.
Yeah, don't act like you didn't know I was here.
Oh, I can smell the privilege. Hold on.
Aware. Okay. I click on awareness,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
then,
wits
Wait.
should be over the dots on it.
Okay. Dots. Huh. I'm trying my best. It just keeps highlighting
you're good.
persuasion, and I don't know why.
It is
Damn.
basically the same thing.
Only.
Nothing highlights if you roll real people dice.
I will get how many real people dice do I need? I have
How many dots do you have?
2 dots in wits and 2 dashes in awareness, which I think means 0.
2 dashes? Let me look.
Yeah, so if you
Yeah,
don't
that
put
means
anything in
zero.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
dashes.
Yeah, so
Okay.
just 2 dice.
Cool.
Make sure one of them is your,
Yep.
just
Okay.
is your hunger.
Cool. Perfect. We got this.
You
We'll
got
use
this.
some red Halloween spooky dice.
Spooky.
The one that's a hunger die, I got a 2. The one that's not, I got a 7.
Oh,
Okay. So that's 1 success.
Okay.
Thankfully you weren't rolling for hunger, otherwise it would have been a fail. But yeah, it is 1 success. I think you hear your name, but
Mhm.
that's it.
I think I just look over, see it's Abe saying it, be like, some people are just too feral to know their own good. Unlike you all who know how to spend a night.
I feel like
Question. Do you
I
say
feel like I
that?
sneezed.
Do you say that loud enough that like Abe and Jordan could hear that, or do you say it
More
quickly?
in the it's more in a seductive whisper to the 18 people standing in front of me.
Not the seductive whisper.
yeah.
Someone
Do it all
Jordan
night.
just turns around. It's like, oh, Claire.
Mhm.
It's
I
just
was
like a
like,
fucking compass. Just immediately points to how to
That's
find
like-
Clarence.
Abe
or
can enter any room and knows where Clarence is.
yeah.
Clarence can- fucking- I feel like
Just
Sean's
trailing
like the
people.
compass to Abe though. Sean's like, wait a minute.
I can sense someone who I need to help bail out of his own bad decisions. That way!
It's not always a bad decision.
Jordan just loves to not think.
You know what?
Fair.
Me too.
Fair and
Yeah,
relatable.
same.
Fair and relatable content.
She's just here.
Uh,
And then she just
so-
goes over to Clarence. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Jordan was just gonna go over to Clarence and be like, Clarence, did you enjoy the show?
You were lovely as always, Jordan. I like the
Thanks.
part where they actually think you're going to show something off with the second tip.
Yep. It's like always gotta keep them hanging on. And she's like, hello everyone to the 18 people.
Yeah, I think because you did roll very well for performance earlier, Clarence, you do notice some of your little herd here are paying more attention to Jordan now than to you.
Jordan, when you would remake eye contact, just staring straight through you.
Like, she's like, he's like, my bad.
I feel
I'll
like
leave-
Abe is like just like standing behind like over Jordan and it's just like, try it. Please. Give me a reason.
She's just like
Sean
taking
throwing
that.
a body in the dumpster. Not another one. Fuck!
And he's like, I think I need to go and check up on Sean. I was like, Clarence, I'll see you backstage later.
Well, I'll see you. Don't worry. Maybe a
Mhm.
lucky one or two will be back there with us.
Oh. I was like, I'm very excited to see. And then she'll try to go find Sean.
Yeah. So Sean, are you throwing this body in the dumpster?
No, I think.
Okay.
Well, okay. So I imagine that we have some sort of like storage space here because presumably product shows up and then is distributed.
Yeah. I think you would also probably know about I guess not the owner necessarily, but the person who runs the club, like I guess, manager of the club itself. Uh, and you would probably know that they are very good at disappearing bodies.
Yeah. So I think that this is also knowing who we are, which is we are kindred. We probably have to disappear bodies a lot. So I am just picturing that there's already like this is the crate that we put bodies in while we wait for more permanent solution. And it goes in there, and then I will go find the yeah, like the head or whoever I usually talk to for disposal of such things.
Yeah. So you would know that Lexus Falso, affectionately known or fearfully known as the Lion, is the manager of the club, and is also a Hakata. Hakata are very much known over the table as necromancers. That is typically who they recruit. People who they embrace probably were either just like goth weirdos into some creepy shit, or possibly necromancers as humans. And so, yeah, you know that Lexus knows a thing or two about bodies and what to do with them.
Knock on the door. It's like, hey, boss, have a moment?
Yeah, Sean, what is it?
I'm just opening a door preemptively, imagining him. um, there was a little bit of an incident. I have a body that needs disposal of.
Abe.
In his defense, one provoked. You know, I don't always agree
Yes.
with Abe's decisions, but in this case,
Sean, it's always provoked. It's always provoked.
this one was more provoked than the others.
I don't believe it. That is just Rain speaking.
Teehee.
Yeah. Lexus just looks up from their desk and is like, bring them in.
I will go and push the crate because I don't want to carry around the dead body
Oh, no.
everywhere, so I'll push the crate into the office. And just like, here it is.
So out of breath.
So
Yeah, like,
The best part is, again, you don't breathe, but you're still out of breath.
yeah. Emotionally out of breath. The reflex is still
Emotionally.
there.
Does Jordan see Sean now or find Sean?
You see me come out of the office and pushing the crate back into the office or something.
He's like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Sean, are you okay there?
Oh, I'm just talking with the lion for a moment. If you need me, unless it's urgent.
No, just came to check in on you. I just saw Abe. If you know,
I'm right behind you. You
I
don't have
know.
to say it like I'm not here.
I can say hi, row one, Abe.
I will throw you again.
Do it. I'll just catch myself.
Joke's on you. She's into that.
Yeah.
Damn.
But anyway, no, I'm doing all right. I just need to get rid of this little complication.
Is it that bad?
Well, and I look at the floor where there's probably like a trail of blood or something. Like, it's not ideal.
He's not even that heavy.
That is bad.
He was maybe like
humans
maybe
contain a lot of
110 pounds.
blood. That's still like 110 pounds of blood and organs and bits.
It's just twink soup.
Twink pudding.
That's what tapioca
There's
pudding
still a
is.
little
Just
bit of-
twink pudding.
Yeah, there's just a little bit of thickness to it still. It's not quite that watery. I regret saying the words that I just said.
Ren, clip it immediately.
Clip it.
I cannot be the only one who gets clipped in here, damn it. I feel attacked.
Jordan's like, right. As long as no stains are left, I guess everything's fine.
Oh, it'll be cleaned up by the staff, I'm sure. Don't worry, there won't be any repercussions or worries.
Yeah. I always just worry about, that masquerade and all.
I feel like Abe is like just pouting very hard and is like, you
Abe,
always
it's
complain
okay.
that
Abe,
I
Abe.
do too much. But then
Abe.
when somebody, I'm not gonna name no names, decides to get their ass whooped and they're like, Abe, help. And I'm like, What happened to violence is bad.
I'm
Don't
just-
hit people, Abe.
I was like, Abe, I'm just looking out for everyone at this club. We don't want nobody to get like and then
They can try. He did. He did try. That man tried to jump on my back like a koala.
Oh, not the koala attack.
He ain't get far.
They try to do that a lot to you, Abe.
You'd think they'd learn after a while, but
They can
They
only
keep
learn
traumatized.
once.
Yeah, somehow they keep dying and then they don't learn.
Yeah. It's like there's gonna be a pattern. And then the masquerade's gonna catch on and it's gonna be bad. So it's like
Jordan, think of it this way. How many dead bodies do you think show up around other speakeasies?
I don't know.
A lot. The answer is a
A
lot.
lot.
Okay.
So really, we're honestly, and not that you should change this, Abe, we're really below par on this.
Yeah, realistically, have you seen some of my other kindred beat the shit out of people? I'm in the low bracket. Thank you very much.
Because like Jordan's like, I trust you guys. I just also want to help you guys too. Because when you're here, you're family. That was for you, Clarence. That was for you. It always comes back. It goes right back around. I was like, anyways, I'm gonna get into more comfortable clothes in my dressing room. If you like, I'm probably gonna have a drink or two, and you guys are more welcome to join.
Yeah, have a great night. I'll let you know. Well, you'll see if take you up on that offer.
Of course. Good night or good morning, whichever it is.
Time isn't real.
Love, she just didn't even know.
Yeah, it's whatever it is right now. Goodbye.
It's the setting powder cocaine.
It's the setting powder just baking on her face.
Realistically, in 1925, it's just the lead that's in everything.
Lead poisoning slowly.
They're just like,
Lead,
damn, how are you
mercury.
still alive when you use all that makeup? Like, it's got lead in it.
It's an
Jordan.
Asian secret.
Can't die if you're already dead, bitch.
Yeah. I'm drop dead gorgeous. That's all it is.
Abe's the one who drops them, though.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, Sean, you have brought this box in. Clarence, I think you are summoned to the back as well.
I think we lost Rain once more.
No,
Oh,
I
no?
think,
Okay.
no, Rain's there.
Okay.
Well,
Anyway,
Yeah.
Clarence, you are summoned to the back.
Yeah, on the walk, you'd see Clarence flashback through 17 different realities in which the line, when here your family has messed with him, and then gets to the office.
So, all of you who are still in this area, I think Jordan, you're leaving to go get changed. So you might catch like a glimpse of this. Would see as Lexus just takes out a knife casually from their desk, punctures the palm of their hand, and just starts pouring out their vitae, their kindred blood, on this corpse in the box. And Sean, since you are probably closest to it, you can see as it starts to dissolve, almost like acid.
I'm
And
gonna go out on a limb and say this is probably not the first time Sean has seen this.
probably not.
I think Jordan probably just heard sizzling as she leaves. Like,
It's not bacon. It's not bacon.
are you sure? Fried chicken. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Could be.
Soul
never know.
food.
So
Up in this kindred club.
In the club, we all fam.
in the
What?
club, we all fam.
Are you racist?
In the club, we're all family.
So Clarence, as you make your way back, and probably here, I mean, you could look in if you wanted. but you can hear this body being melted away. Alexis looks up and says, "Oh, good. Now that you're here, I have a job. I need you all to take care of something for me."
Cool. What do you need?
Of course.
Well, Sean, you're not going to like it, but I need you to wrangle these miscreants, keep them in line. And there could be a fair bit of violence involved if you don't play things right.
Don't worry, Sean. We've never played anything wrong, have we?
Well, we've made it this far, so I certainly can't complain too much. I
Abe is
will
standing
ask.
right over both of you.
I feel like Ava's just outside the door. I feel like I feel like Alexis does not need to see me.
Jordan just yells like, "Has anyone seen my left shoe?"
You put it under the mattress.
Thanks.
Watch it be the
Sean,
wrong
did you have a
shoe.
right? Sean, did you have a response to Clarence?
Yeah, I think, yeah, Sean just nod and is this the sort of situation that you would like less violence, or is it really up to how I decide to handle things?
Uh, I'm never opposed to violence as long as there's no witnesses. Looks at Abe as they say this.
Abe is sitting outside the door, can feel it through the wall, and is like, "You don't have to look at me like that."
Well, they don't need to look
They
at you
just
in general, but
Nobody asked you
they just
baking soda.
you see Alexis is just grinning this whole time, and says, "I need you to take the speedwagon," which legitimately REO Speedwagon was a large truck in the 1920s. Uh, I need you to take the speedwagon and bring back a certain souped up car for me.
All right, where am I going?
They give you all the details. You're going to be robbing a train.
Hell yeah, that's me. Not
let's do
Sean.
it. Oh no,
I'm
Sean
sure
is also
Sean
going.
internally
Hell
said, "Oh
yeah.
fuck," or "Oh fuck."
um,
Lord.
yeah, I'll take all that information down. We're robbing a train. Uh, would I know? Because like there's some trains that are just more popular, more well, traveled or used. Is this
Mhm.
like the train, or is it like it's a train?
Oh, I mean, it's a train. Chicago being, the third largest city, there's so many trains in and out. Uh, and they do tell you like this is going to be a ways out of the city. You're going to be out kind of in the boonies, where you're less likely. They tell you you're less likely to run into the bulls out there or anybody else. Fewer problems, but don't fuck it up.
Of course, we haven't fucked up anything since at least last week.
We all know who caused that.
I
That's
wasn't
just
even
fine.
here, so
Look,
you can't blame me.
Jordan
You're
comes
still
back.
not here
"What are you
now.
blaming?"
Oh,
I
never
wish you
mind.
weren't here. I wish you would just Ash. Like your personality. Gone.
At least I have one, not just fists on a hand.
You're just mad my
Anyway,
ass is fatter.
Sean, do you want to finish this conversation?
We'll have plenty of time to discuss our differences while we are on our way to the location. Is there anything else that we should know, sir?
No, that's all. And you would know that they tell you it will be near Kenosha on your way to Milwaukee. So it's midway ish between Chicago and Milwaukee. Uh, because it's a little less populated out there, it's a little more rural. And so you all have the information. And he says, "Oh, actually, one more thing, just to make sure you don't fuck it up. I need you to take the beast."
I I really don't think that's necessary. Wouldn't he be better suited to remain here while we're gone, in case anything were to happen?
No, 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 no. Sybil needs to be out. He needs to get out, see people. That gangrel can't just be hiding away all the time in the park. He's got to get out and socialize a little bit.
He can socialize here. Do you really think
Mm,
that having him socialize with Abe is the best choice?
I will
better than being
agree.
here. No, no. Here he chases off the customers. He can't be here.
Hmm. All right. Well, no, I'll make sure that he sees the sights at least halfway to
Just
Milwaukee.
yeah, just don't leave him in Kenosha. Whatever you do.
I will make sure I do not leave him in any city or vehicle or whatnot. He'll come back with us,
Sorry,
leaving
I'm
him on
laughing
like
at
the
Rin's
train
comment.
platform.
Yeah. Laughing at Rin's comment because it's true. The translation, "Get him the fuck out of my house." He's annoying the fuck out of me and tearing up the furniture. He's a
He
gangrel, so
pissed on
yeah.
the wall.
He's house trained, okay?
You sure?
Sean's about to go
Is
buy
that
2 baby leashes.
Oh,
invent baby leashes, you
If it's
mean?
to invent, yeah.
Yeah. Is that something you would like to do?
No. Um, I
Okay.
think yeah, I will make sure obviously that like Lexus has given us the information we need and um I know we're getting a vehicle to at least get to like the train and everything. Um
Mhm.
I will check in like what like other equipment, like if we're supposed to have like guns or anything useful.
Yeah. They let you know like anything that you might need is in the storeroom.
Um I will check in with my team first then. So Jordan, Abe, and Clarence, and I'll be like, I guess mostly for Jordan, who is like there for part of it, but not all of it necessarily. And then Abe was technically not in the room, so I feel obliged to make sure you understand what we're doing. So like
Even though he was right outside the door.
again, he wasn't like there though, right? Like yeah. So Sean will make sure. So we are going to be robbing a train. Here's the information, and we'll be leaving at this time. If there's any equipment anyone needs, I will make sure to have it. And Sable's coming with us.
Say what now?
Lexus has decided that it would be best if we were to be accompanied by another individual, so Sable will be coming with us.
That's fun.
You
yeah.
said that was a bad idea, right?
Yeah.
It's not ideal. I don't think we need another person. It's going to be kind of a full car, but I'm sure we'll be fine.
That's not what I was referring to, and you know it.
We will get through this. We will come back with what we need from the train, and then we can all drink our fill.
All right.
So, what, if anything, would y'all be taking with you in preparation for this train job?
Uh, I don't think I'll. I probably have to go meet with my sire before I leave town. Before anything, because he is how
Okay,
he is.
fair.
And probably just like basic essentials. So like I don't so like some like knives of some kind, like a switchblade or whatever. I don't think I have proficiency in goons. I don't think I do. I lied. I do. Haha. I got a Glock.
Oh, I mean, it's the 20s.
I know.
There's
I just like saying
just about
Glock because
anything.
Glock and Rari.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely plenty of pistols, but also there's a good stash of Tommy guns. So,
Yeah, I probably just have like some kind of like hand pistol.
I think Sean is a Tommy gun person because even if he can't aim, the vast just quantity of bullets will surely I'll hit something.
It's just a
I
wall.
mean,
You just
you put points in dexterity. That's the important thing.
I have 2 points in dexterity.
That's the important thing. It's more than one.
I will ask because I think the answer is no, but I'll double check. Which is there the equivalent of like, is there any point in bringing a med kit for us?
I mean, it's not unimportant. If you were to take like aggravated wounds, then it would help in repairing those because it's really hard to heal from those. It's not impossible, it's just harder. So if you were to take like serious aggravated damage, then yeah, having like medicine skill could be useful, or even just having like bandages and things. Also, just for the fact that like while you're healing, having that bandage to keep the blood from being everywhere.
that's
Yeah,
mainly
so
for
I'll
Jordan.
Jordan Sigmata just got gauze like everywhere.
Oh.
Looks like a mummy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll bring like a basic med kit then of some kind. And then I also want to have basically some form, at least for myself, if possible the others, of alternative identification.
Oh, okay. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean it's easy enough to fake an ID in the 20s.
Especially with the connections we have. We probably have a guy in
Mhm.
the basement. We're just like, hey, can you do another one? Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, who needs to sleep, right? You can just make fake IDs all day.
Oh my god.
They get paid. It's fine. Uh, yeah, Jordan, Clarence, anything that either of you would be bringing?
I think we'd also definitely have some medicinal supplies. Um, and then is there anything that like because I took the occult and you said fairy would be good. Is that something that I would need to prep anything for just in case we need to explode
Ooh.
some things with our mind?
Well, you would know that it is fairly common for Fae to have some sort of like weakness or aversion to cold iron.
Okay.
So, like a knife, probably a sword. I mean, that's a possibility, like a nice like
Yeah, I'll take
military style
sword.
saber.
I'll be cool. I'll have a sword.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
1925. World War One was
Yeah.
not that long ago.
Yeah. World War II is not that far away. Yeah,
Right.
I'll take a sword, an
Yeah.
iron sword with me, and then yeah, some medicinal stuff for sure.
Yeah. It is definitely like the cavalry saber. Perfect. Jordan, anything for you?
Yeah, I think Jordan. Well, I'll just have like a purse size, like a purse size gun in her thing, like a
Hmm.
little tiny thing.
Little derringer.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know if there's like any tools and stuff that she needs to bring or anything. She doesn't do a lot of hands on thing unless she needs to, and so she's
Yeah.
just there to try to come help with the plan or be lookout.
We've got 3 lookouts and 8.
Like she's good at being a distraction.
Hey,
Mhm.
if you get me in with that conductor, I can make that conductor do whatever we want. I just got to get there first.
I think it's
No
really funny
way.
that like Jordan and Abe are both able to just flash somebody and probably distract for a good period of time. The only significant difference is Abe flashes you. That's the last thing you're gonna see.
It was like Jordan, Jordan's like, I have my good old serpent eyes. I can get you anything you want.
Abe, you looked.
Um, made you look.
Literally, you saw nipple dead. I know.
As one does.
Uh-huh.
Period.
Amazing. Yeah. So Sean, you would know where the truck is typically parked, and it is a very large truck. It is mm, comparison. So this is not like a pickup. This is like a like delivery truck, and so there is plenty of room for the four of you in the cabin. There is a nice flat bed on the back that if anyone wanted to be back there, they could. And as you go to pick up the Ario Speedwagon, you see Sable just sitting like in the middle of the bench seat in the cabin.
Hello, Sable. How are you doing today?
Oh, great! I'm going outside.
Right. When was the last time you went outside again?
Oh, all the time. Actually, I usually live outside. Uh,
Oh, I see. Okay.
but Lexus doesn't want me out there. Except now, they do.
It's complicated. I don't think that you should worry yourself over the details, though. We'll have a good trip together. Did Lexus already tell you what this is all for?
Yes, we're stealing a car.
Yes. Perfect. Uh, Now, you said there's space for all four of us. Does that include Sable, or is...
Sable is not super massive, kind of
Okay.
on the smaller, thinner side. Uh, and yeah, just has like probably similar hat to Clarence, but you see also has like the driving goggles on, uh, and just has like this like bomber jacket. So like the leather jacket with the like fuzzy lining, and just looks very like a kid, just excited to go on this trip. So yeah, they can definitely fit in with everyone.
Okay. Sable, I'm going to give you something very important for our drive, alright? Here's my bag, and if we need to leave this truck for any reason, you take the bag and you run right next to me, alright?
As soon as you hand him the bag, it's already open. Stuff's just being like thrown about in the cabin.
Cool. It's not any of my important documentation, it's the med kit. So we do now have the contents of the med kit in like the truck cabin.
Mhm.
But that's okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
figured that would happen. I figured something like that would happen.
The scissors are like in the seat. Somebody sets on them.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's fine.
Not the scissor seat. That's a wicked
yeah.
word. We're scissoring in here? That's
I was gonna say
wild.
the scissor seat sounds like it's a lot dirtier than it is.
Unless, no, I'm kidding. Like,
I
are they
will.
child
Oh,
safety
sorry.
scissors? Like, I feel like I need to know.
No, no. That
Oh,
shit did not
damn.
exist yet. There are no safety
Dang.
labels on anything.
Honestly, this being a med kit from like the 20s, there's so much shit in those. Like, there's probably just
Hmm.
like a thing of alcohol. Like, they probably also do just have like cocaine in there. Like, it's
It's just opium.
yeah, that shit was wild
Oh,
back
there's
then.
definitely some
Tinctures of
laudanum in there.
mercury. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the fucking mercury.
Yeah.
It's just tinctures of it, not enough. You know, the amount of mercury you need to close a wound.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Nothing could go wrong.
Nothing at
um
all.
Somebody drink the mercury right now.
Sable, drink this mercury.
Sable looks like they're about to, and they're like, Sean?
So above the table, I want everyone to know that the whole thing with Sean is that he became kindred because he was looking up ways to become immortal. And in Chinese history, there is like a guy who's very famous for just eating a bunch of like mercury because he thought it would make him immortal. So I think Sean like
I forgot
had
about that.
Sable looking at him with this thing of mercury and just kind of is like, I wouldn't recommend the whole bottle. Maybe just a little bit.
I mean, you know what? It actually, fuck it. We're doing this. No, Sable's like, okay, chugs the entire bottle and
Yep.
immediately just like regurgitates all of it. Probably a
Ugh.
significant amount of blood as well.
Oh, now it's in the truck.
Yeah,
Does
it's
anyone
now
bring any
You
dripping
towels?
gotta
from like the
pace yourself the
windows.
first time.
I feel like Abe was sitting in the bed of the truck because Abe was like, mm-mm. As soon as as soon as Jordan said it, I'm moving.
Jordan will hand Sable a towelette. It's like wipe your face.
Not a full towel, a towelette.
Yeah, the little towelette.
Yeah, those are dainty, very demure, very
Yeah, very
mindful, very
mindful.
ladylike.
I was like, here you go, sweetie.
You want some cocaine? No, I'm kidding.
You want cocaine?
Stop giving him things. There's already vomit in
Cocaine
the
helps
truck.
mercury go down, Sean. It's
Yeah.
only helpful for him.
Yeah.
Clarence, I usually appreciate your input in these things, but unless you want to start scrubbing, please shut up.
There's nothing I want less than that.
I thought you liked
Sable,
being
be a
a
good
Yeti
boy and sit there
sometimes.
quietly. What'd you say?
I said, I thought you liked being on your knees sometimes.
Oh, damn. Well,
I feel like
Damn.
Abe, you can hear Abe hit the back of the truck.
Jesus.
Bam.
The
I
storms
mean,
are
it's
really
not the
fucking with my
worst
internet
thing, but
today.
it's not where we're starting the night, Sean. Get me there. Then we'll see.
Oh.
Well, I am the one driving the truck. And then under my breath, for some fucking reason.
Jordan will sit up front, away from all the madness.
Abe, you do see that in the back of the Speedwagon is a motorcycle.
Oh, fuck this truck. I'm getting on this motorcycle.
Amazing. Yeah, it is very much that
Hell
like
yeah.
old school, like very open. You can see all the mechanical parts inside. Like it doesn't have the nice round coverings and things that more
I'm
modern
so
motorcycles
excited.
have. Yeah, it almost looks like a bicycle with a motor on it, but it's a little nicer than that.
Hottest shit in town, this motorcycle in the 1920s.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Correct.
I'm
Just
gonna need
dying
Ren to
at Ren's
calm down. I'm
comments.
trying not to laugh. I really am.
I know,
But
I
every
know.
time I look,
I adore Ren. They are the most distracting in the best way.
no,
Ren,
you're
please
fine, Ren.
keep going. We
It's
love
so
it.
funny.
It's really making the night everything we wanted it to be.
Mhm. Yeah, Clarence is definitely going to be helping with shifting gears.
As long as not Abe's, I'll tell you that right now. They would end up fighting before anything else. It'd be fisticuffs.
Yeah, so Abe, are you taking the motorcycle? You're going to
Oh
ride
yeah.
alongside?
Yeah.
Excellent. uh, so, Sean, you start up the truck with a loud rumble. And as soon as you pull out, you hear the motorcycle start up in the back that you probably didn't know was there. I doubt that you. I don't know. I guess were you that thorough to like check out the back?
Um, I think I like glanced at it, so if it was covered up, I would have known that there was something back there, but not necessarily like what was back there. Um,
Sure.
Abe's back there, Abe will figure it out. It's fine.
Yeah. I don't think that it was uncovered, but yeah, Abe found it and start it up. So like as soon as you are pulling out, you can just like hear the motorcycle start up, and then you hear it thunk on the ground as Abe is just like riding it off backwards.
I will look to whoever's on my right, which I'm deciding is Clarence now. It's either Clarence or Sable, apparently. And I'll be like, do you think it would have killed him to just say, like, stop the truck, let me get out and drive the motorcycle? Like, do you think that would have been very difficult?
Honestly, I do think using his brain would kill him. I also imagine that this is probably there to help us keep up with the train speed, but hey, we'll solve that problem when we get there.
We will. We'll need to make sure that we have enough gas and probably refill on the way back. It's fine. I'll worry about those things.
They've got enough hot air in their head that they can fill the gas tank quick enough.
I've yet to find a motorcycle that can run purely off of ego, but if I find one, I'll be sure to let both of you know.
Kind. Uh,
I love this group.
I feel like Abe is just like not paying anyone any attention any longer.
hmm hmm
Hmm.
Are you following? Are you leading? Are you just doing your own
I'm
fucking thing?
following.
Okay. Sean, you do notice because I think Sable is pretty hard to miss. That while you are driving, making your way out of Chicago, uh, you notice that he starts getting smaller, and smaller, and a little bit back until you see this tiny little bat with the sports cap and goggles, and you see that they just take the little claws, put the goggles over their eyes, and then fly out the window.
Honestly, the image of a little dude with sports goggles is pretty great, though. Like,
Hmm?
I am kind of picturing the bat from Anastasia, but like,
The little
I was,
sports goggles and the sport cap, yeah.
yeah.
I'm picturing the bat from Ghoul School.
Ooh,
Scooby Doo
that's a
Ghoul
good
School.
one. That's a
Yeah,
good
that's a
one.
good one too. Everyone name your favorite bats while Rain comes back. Oh, there they are.
Hey, but it is,
Nah, still name your
fun.
favorite bats right now. Go.
That's a
the
good one.
Louisville
The stream-
Slugger.
The stream really borked that time.
Oh no.
Anyway, yeah, so this little bat with the little hat and goggles flies out the window. And Abe, as you are following, you just get hit in the face out of nowhere and suddenly can't see.
Damn. Can I just move him? Because like they're still in bat form, right? They're just going in the titties. They're just going in the cleavage for the moment.
Real,
like
real
move.
quick, give me a
Oh, God.
dex and drive.
Oh, how dare you?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
shit. One. two,
Yeah, can any of us drive? Like, I think Sean legally can, but I have no points in drive.
Yeah, so with no points in drive, like with a Third World of Darkness, you can drive, but can you drive in the heat of the moment is the question.
You said
So,
dexterity, right?
Yes, and drive.
Okay, cool. I only got 3, so Godspeed, soldiers. That's 2 successes.
Okay,
Yay!
cool. It's a little wobbly. Sean, you see in the rear view as the motorcycle just like suddenly is all over the road. And then, yeah, just bat in the titties.
I will again look at Clarence, who's just stuck there. And I think, like, Jordan's, like, right past, so it's like both of you still, you know? Just like, what do you think insurance would say if we reported the motorcycle broken due to bat collision?
I think it'll go very well.
I mean, there are a lot of natural bats in the area. I don't think it'd be too strange.
I appreciate both of your optimism, and I will kind of speed up the truck and, like, let's go a bit faster.
I love that we've got this party of like very pretty, questionable intelligence.
I'm smart.
Very smart.
I just mean as a whole.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Jordan's
Yeah.
good at insight, not the intelligence.
Fair. Yeah, so Sean, give me a wits and awareness roll, please.
Okay, so there's not a lot of dice. And then one of them has to give me hunger dice. So let me do this. Okay. Well, no.
I will tell you, now is a time, you don't have to, but if you want to spend a point of willpower, you can to reroll as many dice as you would like.
Let's just do that. I will spend a point of willpower, Rain.
Perfect.
Wow. It has to be above a 6, right? To succeed?
Uh-huh. A 6 or above, yeah.
Wow, still no.
You don't notice anything.
Yeah.
It just seems like a pretty normal night. If anything, I mean, you have two very pretty people, and then a very pretty person on a motorcycle behind you, and a bat. So there's plenty to be distracted by.
I think Sean is not necessarily distracted by how pretty his companions are, because I have spent a lot of time with them, but there's just this underlying concern that I have constantly whenever I'm in public with any of these three people of who is going to cause trouble? Is it going to be one of them, or is it going to be someone who finds them attractive and makes trouble, or an ex or a fan or something? So even though we're driving, I haven't quite shaken that tension, and I'm not paying enough attention to what's around me apparently.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's pretty uneventful. You make your way out of Chicago, headed north, and you do see the train is right on time. Abe, give me a wits and awareness roll.
Okay. Yeah, I got things. Not a lot of things, but I got them. One success.
You're not totally sure. You know that you've seen a lot of cars off and on. You're not sure if the car that is currently behind you has been there for a while or if it's relatively new. You know that there have been other cars that have kind of pulled off, and it's been keeping its distance until about now.
Do I still have Sable in my titty?
Yes.
I love how she's just chilling there first and foremost. I'm gonna try and speed up and go around the truck where Sean is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we're on an interstate or just a standard.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Actually, I don't think the interstate existed yet.
Or a highway, wherever
yeah.
you can speed at the speed of sound.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and pull beside, and possibly farther ahead of Sean. That way, the car to stay behind me is gonna have to get in between me and Sean driving. So I don't know if Sean's probably not gonna allow that.
Yeah. So Sean, you do notice that Abe is now riding alongside you.
I kind of will glance over and just head tilt, because I'm like, are you trying to tell me something? So it's kind of.
Abe probably gestures their head to behind them, probably the similar distance to where the car is. That's been kind of behind them, and is just gonna try and maintain beside them until that car gets close enough.
Okay, so is the other truck are we on two? Is it 2 lanes or 3 lanes? How many lanes are we working with?
Probably just 2 lanes, I would imagine.
Okay, so what I want to do then is I'm gonna try to slow down so that I'm side by side with the other truck. I will tell Clarence and Jordan, I'll be like, be ready for something. It might be nothing, but have your finger on the trigger.
Damn, not the Twigger.
I'll follow your lead.
Ready for anything. We're probably on Sheridan Road if we're taking this path up to Kenosha.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I believe so. I forgot to look at the actual name of the road, but probably. Uh, anyway, so yes, you were slowing down, Sean.
Yeah, so my goal is I'm gonna like slow down so that I want to be parallel to the other truck, and I have told Jordan and Clarence to like, have their guns at the ready and be ready for
Right.
trouble.
Perfect. Abe, as Sean has slowed down, what are you doing? Are you gonna be in the lead? Or are you gonna try and
Yeah,
stay beside?
I'm probably gonna I'm probably gonna go in front because I do have just Sable in my
Mhm.
chesticles. And I would rather Sable, like I know Sable could probably get out and fly, maybe.
Yeah.
If if it really wanted to, but I also don't want to put Sable in an unnecessary amount of danger. When I am a little unable to defend both of us.
That's fair.
I can be responsible.
Allegedly.
Hey now. Hey
also
now.
being a 2-lane road, it would be a little tricky to stay beside the
Yeah, I'll probably
Speedwagon.
just go in front
Yeah.
once Sean slows down.
Yeah. So Sean, you slow down, and this truck pulls up beside you, and you see probably some people you've seen in and around Chicago on occasion. Some rival gangsters, some other speakeasy, not owners, staff, patrons. Uh, you're not quite sure whether they're human. You're pretty sure they're not kindred, uh, but there's just something a little off about them. Uh, and you see that they look to be heavily armed and prepared for uh, stopping the four of you.
Light them up, and I will. As I say that, I'm gonna question before I make this decision because Sean already did this. Whose truck looks bigger or heavier?
They look to be about the same, roughly.
About the same. I don't want that answer. I want ours to be the bigger. Well, in that, yeah, I'll say Litho, and I will like instinctually like duck my head low so that like it's a little harder to shoot me.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's not always about the size of the truck. It's how you
And how
use
you
it.
use it. It's true. I also have 0 drive, so I don't want like mechanically.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into like a car off with these people.
Well, I mean, you're just trying to duck down while the others shoot, right?
Basically, yeah.
Okay. So it is going to be a little more complicated than that. I will need you to roll. It would just be dexterity since you have no points in drive, just to see how well you can stay on the road as this other truck swerves to sideswipe you.
I would like
And
to
then,
help
okay.
by I activated my eyes of serpents to stare at the driver through the window.
Okay. I will say the driver is not looking at you. They
I'll make
are
them
trying to keep
look.
their eye on the road.
How dare?
Look! She'll roll out the window and go. "Ah!" Get
You could definitely try to do that on some of like the people with guns.
cool. I'll look at
'Cause
what.
I think the driver is more focused on like the front end of the truck and the road in front of them. So go ahead and I don't remember what you have to roll for that, but go ahead and give me your roll. It should
I
say
also I got a success on my hunger die,
okay.
and that was it. I only got the one success.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You managed to keep it mostly on the road. You do go off into the dirt a little bit, but you don't wreck yet.
The suspension's gonna get fucking wrecked. We're gonna.
Fine.
They didn't
Like-
have suspension at this time.
True. Honestly, only
Wasn't even
we don't even have.
intended.
I was like, do we even have seatbelts right now? Like,
Ooh, that is a good question. I don't know.
I don't think
There's
so.
definitely no. There's definitely no airbags.
Were seatbelts invented?
Well, we don't breathe, so it's okay. We don't need airbags. That's obviously
Well,
the
I,
only thing airbags
I
are
meant
good
for the, you know,
Yeah, the
impact.
seatbelt is invented. The seatbelt was invented in
Yeah.
1885.
for.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've
The
been
question
Googling
is,
facts this entire game because I'm like,
the
how
question
historically accurate am
is,
I being?
are seatbelts required though? Because I know that it was like the 60s or 70s when they started really enacting those laws. So, are any of you
And
wearing
when
your
they did, a lot of
seatbelts?
people refused to wear them anyway. Oh, I'm not wearing
Mhm.
mine. Clarence is too cool for seatbelts. Also, it would
Yeah.
hinder what I want to do next, but yeah.
It's like 3 success and a base.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, so you managed to get two of them just fully under your hypnotism. So they seem to be very distracted and enamored.
Nice. Yeah, her eyes just like turns very yellow and then turns into slits as she's heavily focusing on the two of them. And she's just like, I don't know how long I can focus on that, but take the opportunity now.
Just don't
Yeah.
blink. It's fine.
I never
And
blink.
Clarence?
Yeah, Clarence to one, make a pathway for Jordan to shoot, and also since the attention is not on him, I want to use my cat's grace and just climb on top of the car, which prevents me from needing to make acrobatics checks, and also it says I have the dexterity and balance of grace equal to or surpassing a world-class trapeze artist. And
I
I've
love
seen
cat's grace.
ballerinas on ships, so I feel like I can
Mhm.
stand on a moving car. And I want to stand up there, not with the attention on me, and try and do a violence.
Yeah. And I mean, this is also like in that same era of people like walking on the wings of planes. So, yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Of course, you're going to get out there and
Mhm.
be the daredevil.
Yeah.
You saw
Amazing.
this in one of those talkies, one of the new
Mhm,
And
ones.
mhm.
Yeah.
oh, if I could do it, I can do better than them. And yeah, I just need to find a pilot, but that shouldn't be too hard. People flock to me.
Yeah, what flavor of violence would you like to do?
The only thing I currently have is a sword, so I think it'd be really fun to jump from our car to their car and like just from the windshield down at the nearest person in the front seat.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, go
Mhm.
ahead and give me a strength and melee, and I'm going to give you a bonus dice to this.
Okay. So
Just
if I
for
would,
just for flair.
if I have one
Actually,
dot in strength
I'm
and
going to give
nothing
you.
else,
Okay, well, I was already gonna say I'm gonna give you an extra bonus die because not
uh,
only are you like using gravity, but it's just cool. So yeah,
uh,
you have three dice
okay.
now.
And so one regular die and one of the blood die, and then the extra regular die.
You're gonna have three total. Yeah. So one is
I just
the
want to make sure
hunger
I had the
die.
right divide between them. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
and the other two are regular.
Ooh. Okay, so on the regular die, I got a 7 and a 10, and on the other die, I got a 1.
Okay. Yeah. So that is a little messy. Uh, how how does your inner beast? Because all of you have a beast inside of you that is not anything like yourselves as a human, something that hungers, something that is thoughtless. How
I
does your
think
beast come out in this moment?
I think it's intense vanity and jealousy to the point of like rage, and they see everyone looking at Jordan, and it's like, fine, you don't want to look at me, I'll make sure you never see anything again. And that's what's fueling him as he attacks whoever he's going for.
Amazing. Yeah, I think so. The way I see it, Clarence just like runs across the roof of the Speedwagon, leaps just fully graceful, like a cat even, and lands just on the hood, sword right through the windshield. And while you don't do a ton of damage, you do manage to hit one of them directly in the eye.
Do I need to mark anything as a result of numbers?
No, you're good.
Okay, cool.
Um, ooh, so you hit this very large, muscular, relatively femme presenting person right in the eye. And they just like grab the sword and pull it back out.
Well, you won't be seeing nothing.
Damn.
Don't damn, you're the one pulling their attention from me.
It was not
Damn.
me. That was
Oh,
Jordan.
I thought
Damn.
Taylor said that. Sorry, Lee.
No. Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm so used to Taylor. Damn. Every time I say anything, it's an
Taylor, we're
instinct
back
at this
at it
point to
again.
assume it's Taylor.
Back at it
Voice
again.
voices
Sounding alike.
confused.
Back at it again.
Hi, my name is
And
Spunky
homicide.
Taylor. You can find me at Spunky Taylor.
You can find me at BGoC at BGoC.
This happens entirely too often.
Yeah, it is. Back at it again.
Abe, what are you doing in this moment as the fuckery is going down? Other people are doing violence besides you.
I know. This is some bullshit. Y'all were bitching at me about how
Somebody was like, "Oh, there's a motorcycle bet."
Hey, now you said, "What is Abe doing?" I didn't say, "Call me out." Shut the hell your mouth. Wow. When it's fine when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck it. Honestly, Abe probably getting bored and seeing them slice and dice at people. Probably just kind of like debates whether or not to crash the motorcycle into the car just to be but refrains and is kind of like, I can't kill the small one. Damn. I have a limiter. I gotta get.
They can fly.
Yeah, but I don't think the awareness is there. I genuinely don't think this child has any sense of self-preservation.
Just two brain cells rubbing together.
I'm just looking at it like, Fable, please. I want to go commit bloodshed, but I cannot.
Yeah. As you look down, you just see like the little claws just hanging onto the edges of your shirt, and you just see like the crazy eyes, like just bulging out.
Like crazy eyes isn't like there's a lot of stimulation crazy eyes, or like unhinged, I'm ready to commit a war crime crazy eyes.
Yes.
My desire to throw Sable. Burn. No. What would you make me roll
He
to
just squeaks at you.
What would you make me roll if I wanted to shoot the tire of the car that is chasing us, technically?
Okay. So that would be a dex on firearms. It would be a little bit disadvantaged though, because you are driving.
Dice time. I don't want this ugly one. Give me this one. Yes. Did I put 3 in firearms? Yes. Do I regret anything? No.
Not yet.
Someone needs it.
4 successes.
Amazing. Okay, with 4 successes, it's a little wobbly at first, but you do manage to keep it between the yellow lines. And you shoot at the tire, but this is a very large truck. One tire does not entirely drive it off the road or anything, but it will crash back into the speed wagon, forcing Sean to go off-road.
God damn it.
Woo!
I love how it's just Sean and Jordan.
Yeah.
Abe and Clarence are like, nah, fam.
We
Can I because the other driver is, going towards me, can I make eye contact with them? They only have one eye now.
Well, no, it's not the driver who had their eye pierced.
Okay,
It was
okay.
one of the passengers. I think they are going to look over briefly, but they're probably going to see Jordan.
I need to make eye contact with somebody for this to work, Jordan! Stop being so over the top!
and I was like, oh, I'm sorry. That she's like finally blinks. I was like, you can look.
I think Sean's like, Jordan, I'm trying to do that thing if I can take over the eye contact for once.
Like she
Um,
closes her eyes.
yeah. So can I
All
get?
you.
I'm aiming
Yeah.
to get eye contact with the driver though.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try using my compel power.
Okay.
Which
They do
it
have to
says.
be able to hear you.
Okay, here's the thing. That's mesmerize. Compel only says with eye contact. It doesn't say anything about audio.
Okay. Okay.
I could try to help with the driver context. To get the driver to turn if we still need that. I would like to activate awe, which is free, and it just needs to be presence. I don't have to look.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you activate awe, that's going to draw the attention to you. I think because you guys just did crash into each other, and you're being pushed off the road, they are going to look over just to like see if they are getting like you guys pushed off, so that they can then finish you off. So I think that without using awe, you're able to still make eye contact.
Okay, so the wording on compel is with eye contact, the vampire can issue the victim a single action command, no longer than a short sentence, to be obeyed to the letter. It must be possible to complete the command in a single turn. If it's too ambiguous, you can say that I fail or interpret it however you'd like. Now, the thing is, it says that no roll is required against an unprepared mortal victim. I'm going to guess that they are prepared, though, considering they're trying to kill us. In which case, it is my charisma and dominate versus their intelligence resolve.
Okay.
And my command, I just want to say, stop the car.
Okay, yeah, it will be a roll off.
Okay.
And you said it was intelligence and resolve?
So you are rolling intelligence resolve, yes.
Okay.
Then, okay, hold on. I have to get all my dice first, sorry.
How dare. How dare.
So I whisper my name.
I did. What boba tea were you drinking?
Brown sugar.
As you should.
Yeah, period. Not only
Listen,
the right
I saw all you do is just,
Okay.
and I was like, you know what? Pop off quick.
Okay, I
I
had
also want to get the balls.
2
Hey, yo.
successes.
Okay. I will allow you. Normally, I would say that it would just be a fail, but I will allow you to use willpower because you can see that it doesn't seem to be working.
I'm just gonna burn through this willpower. It's fine. Let's re-roll all these dice. Hold on.
Nothing bad happens if you burn through it.
Yeah. It's fine.
I don't believe you.
Better. Okay, so that is 3 successes.
Okay. Unfortunately, they got 4.
Oh my god.
I
It's not
was
fun
really
today.
hoping.
It's okay.
I was really hoping.
Damn.
But I mean, you've at least got their attention briefly, and I think in that moment you are able to get yourself back on the road.
The dent on the side is probably just.
Oh yeah. It's gonna need some work.
Not my problem.
Yet, that's a future Sean problem.
Yeah, I know a guy.
Okay.
His name is also Sean.
Yeah.
But with a W,
Yeah.
aka the worst kind of Sean.
Period.
I just wanted to make a ridiculous statement. I don't know if that's true.
Like Isabella with a Z.
Allegedly. Yeah, just
Someone in
allegedly.
chat's name is Sean with a W, and they're like so offended right now.
We put allegedly.
Listen.
Case to us.
Listen, the other day,
Damn.
Lee was talking shit about people with Z's in their name, and Chanel Lee's happened to be in the chat.
Damn, Lee, how could you do that?
I regret nothing.
It's all right.
I said, to be fair, it was
together.
Isabella's with a Z specifically.
I think you said something to the effect of like,
You
everyone
can't
with a Z in
quote
their
me.
name.
You have also bad memory.
Let me go back to the clips.
Good thing the internet is forever.
Yeah, you know how much I get clipped just saying shenanery at this point.
It's true. Like I said, whenever I was coming up with the promo, I was like, wow, I need to narrow down how many times Lee has shit in this. It's only 2 times,
Gonna
but it was
gaslight
going to be a
Kate.
lot more.
Girl boss my way into the sun.
It's all right. I got Elliot in there too, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, so with all of that happening, we're back, I believe, to Sean. Sean, what are you doing?
Oh, was that not my action trying to
Uh,
manipulate?
I suppose.
I'll
Yeah.
take something else. I mean, I will take something else, but in fairness,
Manipulation
I
is
did.
not an act; it's a lifestyle.
I feel like it's a pretty quick thing, so I would still give you something else, as long as it's nothing like major.
Okay. There's not a whole lot else I can do, to be fair. But just because I think it'll be funny. I am actually going to stop the car, or like like because I want them to end up like going ahead of us, so that we can just start taking pot shots at them.
Yeah. You know what? I won't even make you roll for that one. I would say, yeah, you're able to stop. Probably Abe narrowly misses being crashing into you in that moment, but Abe, I know you were talking about some shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
If Sean is stopping the car, I feel like I'm also going to stop because A, I don't know really where the fuck I'm going, and then B, I don't think I can be too far away legally from this group
For legal reasons.
for legal reasons. So I'm gonna stop the bike probably right where the car is, hop off, remove Sable, put him on the hood of the car. And I'm like, oh, now it's gonna. Now I'm just ready to fight. As soon as they stop the car, I want to see these motherfuckers get out the car, like stop their car to come at us before I do anything, though.
Yeah, and everyone who's in the cabin of the truck, you see as like Abe puts Sable on the hood, and you see that Sable has started growing in size. But doesn't seem to be getting more human, but more monstrous.
Oh Lord.
You see, like they stay in this bat-like form, but as they're growing, you see just bony protrusions, little spikes coming out, as they become this horrible bat monster.
I hate every time he does this. And I'm like, I imagine, I duck down and I'm looking for my Tommy gun. Like, you know what? They'll figure it out. I'll look for my gun.
Absolutely.
Take Sable
Jordan?
outside, they say. It'll be fine, they say.
It is fine. Everything's fine.
Joy's like, oh, it's gonna be a great show.
Yeah, Jordan, as you see the other truck is a little bit ahead of you, but probably stops and just like whips it in reverse and starts coming back.
Okay, so it's heading towards our way, and we're heading that way.
No, you guys have stopped, and the other truck is now reversing at you at high speed.
Okay, so they're coming backwards to the drive. Right.
Yeah.
What you got, Lee?
I want to be dramatic. I want to be, because I think I have reckless as a thing. So my desire to be reckless is loud. I kind of want to, because how big is this car?
Oh, it's big. I mean, like I said, you guys are in a very large, like, delivery truck. Like, not quite a semi, but bigger than a pickup truck. Somewhere, like, in between the two. This other truck is basically the same size.
Okay. Is it bad? I want to kind of try and see if I can roll to, like, push the truck bed into the concrete so they can't go anywhere, so it just smushes their rear axle.
Do it.
I had a similar idea, so go for it.
I would say if you use a discipline, It's possible. If you're just going like raw strength, a little questionable. Possible, but risky.
I do have fluent strength as a thingy.
I don't know. Remind me what that one does.
Vampire is able to call on their supernatural strength effortlessly and rarely tempt their hunger when doing so.
Okay. So basically, like you are able to do things that are a little bit stronger than normal for Kindred. Like Kindred are already supernaturally strong. So yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Give me strength and athletics.
Oh, this man's cooked. Wait a minute. Cooked as hell.
Yeah.
Is Clarence on like the bed or the like front of the other truck, just getting like whipped around by like? Are you?
Oh,
No, he's on the hood of like
It's
our
like-
car.
No, he's on the hood of
The
their
other
car.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I'm not being
Clarence,
whipped
I heard-
around. I am majestic as hell. It looks wonderful. That sport coat billowing in the wind. It looks
Yeah.
amazing.
True,
Very
true.
hot. So hot,
Yeah.
slow motion,
Yeah.
actually.
That's true,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
Claire's is
I have
constantly in slow
inspired the
motion.
next 10 generations of action movies right here.
Yeah. If only you guys had some kind of device in your pocket that you could like film this with.
Would we show up on film?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only La Sombra who do not.
Yeah. The Sombras can't. They don't do technology.
Which would be perfect for the 1920s.
Unless you
In
took
my
the
head
flaw.
right now, all vampire lore of every mythology is correct until someone says it's not.
There's
That's
a
fair.
flaw that everything is correct. Like there's for that, like the
Mhm.
garlic and everything. There's a flaw for that.
Honestly,
Right,
that's the
do
stuff
they?
I was assuming was not correct. I was like, yeah, that's not it. But the
Yeah,
rest
it's
of the
mostly-
mythos.
That
It's
kid.
mostly,
Uh-huh.
mostly not correct. Stakes don't kill you if you get staked in the
Mhm.
heart. They send you into torpor, so you just become like a desiccated corpse. Getting your head cut off though still kills you. Burning to death still kills you. Weird.
Most people, one
Yeah.
would say.
Or even
Mhm.
non-people.
Yeah.
So Lee, I see your little look up there. What are you doing?
I got 6 successes.
Yeah.
Amazing. Why don't you paint me a word picture of how you do?
Oh, delicious. Wonderful. Welcome to Lee's Shenanery Part 4. I don't know where part 1 through 3 went.
Let's be real, it's way more than 4.
Shut the hell your mouth. God damn. I feel like out of pure annoyance at not being able to like slice and dice like everyone else, and out of sheer competitiveness with Clarence, because Clarence is out here acting majestic and shit, and I feel like Abe's urge to low-key throw him off the hood of the car is so real. So I feel like I run up behind it as they're backing up, and the little what the fuck is that little piece called? The hitch that people hook up their like
Mhm.
boats and shit to. I feel like I
Yeah.
grab that and just drag that into the concrete and just start pushing the truck bed until like you just hear the snap of the rear axle and the tires just go on the floor. And I'm like,
Amazing.
delicious. And so I probably walk into the back of the truck and I'm like, I just look at Clarence as he's just standing on the hood. Like, are you having fun? Is this fun for you?
So much. Yeah.
And
Congrats
Clarence,
on
what are you
stopping
doing in
before
this
driving
moment?
right into the truck. Well, my plans just
Congrats on
drastically
falling off.
changed, which is wild. Is this? I guess that maybe it didn't. Is the car still operable? Can it still drive?
No, not with a rear axle broken. No.
Well, I mean, depends on if it's a front-wheel drive. It
It can
would
turn
not
on,
drive
but
well.
it can't move. Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
Well, my
it would
plan
not
was
drive
to-
well.
Yeah, it didn't. My plan was just to have them all drive into the lake. But that's fine.
Oh no, that will listen. As someone
Yeah.
who had the rear axle snap, it
Yeah.
didn't really go very far.
I
or
was
very
more
fast.
just going off of the description you set up. Very easily, they could drive into the lake right now. In that case, I imagine still full of hatred and rage because people are not looking at me. Pull out the sword and stab again.
I love how they're not
Yeah.
even looking at it's not even people are looking at Abe. He's still mad about people staring at Jordan and not him.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
You mean nothing to me when somebody's being stared at.
So since you only have 1 in strength and nothing in melee, you just get the 1 dice right now.
Cool. Which one? The blood one or the not blood one? Hunger
it,
one or
it
not?
would be hunger. It would be hunger since
Okay,
you only
cool.
have the 1.
That
Okay,
This
is.
is the potential to be so funny.
It's a 6.
Okay, that is a success. Yeah, you managed to not do a whole lot. You really more piss them off than actually hurt them.
Oh, I achieved what I needed, because then I can yell back to Abe, at least one of us gets to slice people up. What's your purpose right now?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I was looking at Jordan.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm surprised you have something to look at. At least you can recognize their beauty.
You know, sometimes I
Didn't
just
you
wanna
lose
break
your
your jaw.
friend? Was it too suffocating in there for them to stay, or was it the odor of stale blood? Or was it just you're that repulsive that even our friend there had to hop out?
What are you talking about?
Do you not remember literally 30 seconds ago when Bat Boy jumped out?
Do you mean where I had to take him out of my breast because he hit me in the face while we were driving earlier?
I mean, no one saw that. It's your word against his, and honestly, I think we all like him a bit better.
I don't think you like anyone.
Well, that's not true. I love Jordan.
Guys, you're both pretty.
It's not about
behind y'all.
Jordan.
Sable is this horrible monster, by the way. Walking.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like now.
Anyways,
on
if
the
you're
hood
gonna
of the
kill
truck.
them, can you like hurry it up before I finish the job for you?
Oh, you started?
Oh,
You started?
oh.
I at least got one of them stabbed. I like that this conversation takes so long.
Yeah, it's like Jordan's just like, guys, I'll kill him.
Sean's still looking for his gun because like
Yeah.
it's everywhere. Like
I feel like Jordan's like trying to walk in the middle of the argument, or these people are actively being stabbed, and Abe's like,
Yeah.
Jordan, move.
Yeah, it's
Jordan,
like, oh,
Jordan, what are you?
Oh,
doing
never
in this
mind.
moment?
I was gonna go help kill people,
Thank you
but
for
I
doing
guess
this.
not.
This is so funny.
Ooh.
It's like, oh, anybody needs Jordan right now? Jordan was gonna help kill anyone that needs to be killed, but she got moved away.
I feel like you got moved
Fair.
probably closer to the people that are being stabbed. I feel like it's just Clarence and Abe doing their thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was like,
yeah. So
does Jordan need
as,
help calm down Sable or anything? Or is Sable just doing their own thing?
Oh, Sable does not look like they're going to be calmed down right now. They look like they're about to tear some shit up.
Not they got history.
It's true. You don't even
I will not
know.
apologize because I didn't want to do it.
I was like, I like to activate since the beast just in case to see if there's any other beasts around.
No beasts, but there is something off about these people in the vehicle. And as you're doing that, Clarence,
That's
I
me.
would like you to roll Dex and Athletics, please.
Cool. That's 2 dice.
Yeah,
Well, it's 2 dots, so I take it 1 of each.
it's 2 dice, so you're doing great.
Cool. That is a 1 on the not regular die, and a 7 on the regular die.
Okay, 1 success. So you get shot. You get shot a whole lot of times. As the passengers inside start shooting their Tommy guns, you are riddled with holes. So let me math real quick. It's not a lot of math. I'm just bad. It's actually only 1 damage. So just click on the health, and it should put a slash through it. This is only technically superficial, but there are a whole lot of holes in you.
The light shines through even better, and it just like golden hour over the entire body.
Except if it was golden hour, you would be burning.
That's why I said like. It's the moon golden hour. It's silver hour.
I just picture Clarence being dramatic when he gets shot, like that one like Scarface movie where he falls off the edge of the railing. Except it's
He
just one.
stands
It's
right back up.
yeah. He's like, oh no, my beautifulness. It's tainted by extra hold. And Abe's just like, eat you.
I love just being like, oh no, Anyway,
Oh, I love that so much. Yeah. So as they open fire, both doors are kicked open as these people start climbing out. Uh, Sean, you finally do find your Tommy gun eventually, as you see that your coterie are being, I wouldn't say swarmed, but there are people wanting to do violence to them very nearby.
Yeah, I'm unsurprised. So here's the thing.
Nothing new.
Yeah, they got out of their car, right?
Mhm.
Where is Sable in relation to the cars, right?
At the moment, still on the hood of your truck.
Okay. I think I see the other people getting out of their car, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not really good with a gun. I'm gonna try running them over.
Okay.
Because I stopped the car. I didn't turn it off. I stopped it. But
I
it's still
will
on.
I will say they are awfully close to your coterie. I don't think you would be able to like confidently say you could hit them and not the other kindred. I don't
Just
know
be
if that's a.
Jordan.
I was gonna say I don't know if that's an issue. Well, it would be Jordan and Abe.
Yeah, Jordan, I'd be worried about. Like, if it was just Abe, I probably would commit to this, honestly, because I feel like Abe has been hit by a car before and has been totally fine.
It's probably
Jordan-
been
You're
Sean's
right,
car.
but shut the hell your mouth.
Jordan would probably be fine, but I'd feel bad about it.
Right.
I don't think Abe would let her get hit. Like genuinely, I feel like even if him and Clarence are arguing right now, I don't feel like Abe would let both of them get severely hurt.
Yeah.
Even if he
And,
does not
like-
want to touch Clarence with a 10-foot pole, he would not allow Clarence to get physically hurt so bad unless it was from them.
And, like,
That
I'm
is
just
my
thinking,
ass
like,
beat.
right, Sean also knows, like, it's really hard to kill us. Like, even if
Mhm.
I did hit them, I wouldn't kill you guys, even if I did hit you.
Do you have any ibuprofen? Because I got a headache.
Immediately just vomits.
And you know what? At worst, I'm getting Sable closer to them, and at least Sable like knows that we're friendly and stuff, and not to kill us. So I'm just
Right.
I'm gonna try hitting these people with the car.
Taylor, we're gonna get hit with a car. I hope you're ready.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Abe and Jordan, go ahead and also give me Dex and Athletics, please, just to see how well you can roll with the punch of the truck.
Do I have to roll anything? I'm just going in a straight line, right? Like,
Yeah, no, I mean this is easy enough. Mostly I want to see how they're gonna weather the storm.
I'm gonna see how long Sean can go without actually doing anything like useful. I'm just gonna like hurt my own friends at this point. Like,
As one does.
4.
okay.
Nice.
5.
Okay. Yeah. The two of you get hit. And it probably does a little bit of like extremely superficial damage.
Can I block
because
Jordan's body with my body so they don't get hurt as bad?
I don't think that you're quite aware enough in
Damn.
the moment because you are like you got these people running up on you. That's just my 2 cents on that. But I think it probably does hit you first because you already put her between you and them anyway. So
Yeah.
I think it probably takes the brunt of it unintentionally.
We got
It could be
airbags.
like that.
Yeah.
Do I successfully hit any of the other people, or do they all just like leap out of the way?
Yeah, so you manage to hit one of them, and you do like crush them between your truck and their truck. You're pretty sure you've probably killed them unless they are something that you've never seen before, because there's a lot of insides on the outside. We'll put it that way. Especially if you like back the truck up at all, then yeah, it's just viscera. And as you do this, Sable leaps up into the air. You see they spread their wings, and they're gonna like come crashing down on or not the kindred, the people on the other side of the truck. And there is only one that is still in the truck. And Clarence, you would be probably the one with the best line of sight. You see they are there, and then there's just like a glittering shimmer, and then they're gone. You're muted.
Interesting is all I said. They're like they shimmer and then they're gone. You said,
Yeah.
Cool. I would like to use my. I'm gonna say this wrong. Melpomene. I don't know how you say this.
Okay, so this is my shame because it is a Greek muse. I literally never remember how to. I think it's Melpomene.
Okay,
but
cool.
that is one that I'm like, I don't know.
I'm gonna. I would like to activate that, please. I'll just. I won't do the one that makes me do anything because I don't know how to make that work. But I want to use it to like. I don't need to see them; they just have to hear my voice. And I want to essentially scare them into running so that Sable can play a game of fetch.
Amazing.
Take him outside, they said.
They do.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
They
You
said.
gotta get him his exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Socialize them with other.
Socialize, yeah.
It's a play date.
Exactly. So I imagine then that would be Daunt of the free option because it's not awe, right? It would, like Daunt would be the more like repel him off, scare him one.
Yeah.
Cool. Presence to any intimidation rolls. Okay. So I guess I'd do an intimidation check. Is that correct then?
Yep. So it'd be manipulation and intimidation.
I was to say, I was like, it's free. It's a free thing.
It was free to activate, yeah, but then don't I have to like roll to make it effective, or does it just work?
It says it just works here.
Oh, under mine it says it just adds the presence rating to any intimidation rolls.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was on me. It's just like it just happens automatically.
Okay. Well,
Taylor's
I'll
just
roll
like,
it. Let's
Taylor,
Well,
you get to do whatever.
we probably got two different things, but you.
No,
Could be.
I love how Taylor's is like, you get to do whatever. Sean's is like,
Yeah.
you gotta roll for
Well,
it.
mine is like I activate it and cost is free and everything is just there. But then I assumed because I'm intentionally wanting them to run so that we can have a game of fetch. So manipulation plus intimidation, you said?
Mhm.
Okay, so that's 4. And then I get to add my presence, which is 3.
Nice.
So what is
Look
the
at you
spread I
getting, like, a
need?
decent number of dice.
Yeah. Is there a spread I need of the
It
special
would
dice
be
versus not
6
special dice?
and 6 and 1.
Okay, cool. 4, 5, 6. Hooray! The 1 was like the special die is a 10, and then we got
Nice.
a 4, so that's a fail. A 9 is a success. A 6 is a success. An 8 is a success. A 7 is a success, and an 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes, 1 failure, and 1 good.
Okay. If you had gotten a 10 on one of the regular dice, then it would be extra fun. It's a massive critical at that point, but unfortunately you didn't. So another day. But you still get to absolutely use this power. So what do you say or do to make them terrified?
Well, just seeing them go missing or invisible, be like, oh, you like to hide? Well, let's play a real fun game of hide and seek then. Sable, let's get going.
And much like a dog, you see this horrific bat creature just like turn, tongue out, blood dripping. And as these other people run off, you see it just like wings in the night and then just sort of disappears. As one does. You hear screams as the 4 of you realize the train is gone.
Sean is like probably leaning against the car, is just like, well, this is awful.
It only goes one direction. We can find it.
I'm not worried about finding it. I'm worried about catching up, and I will look at our truck, which is probably got smoke coming out of it. It's beat up, like.
I mean, it's beat up, but this is the 20s. Things are made of like heavy metals. Like cars could take a beating at that time. It's fine. You gotta just like
They'd make it for the seatbelts with the metal outside.
exactly. Yeah, why wear a seatbelt when it's just metal?
Yeah.
It's be damned.
Can I? Because there are some bodies here that are not currently being hunted by Sable. Can I search the bodies? I'm primarily looking for money and identification.
Yeah, you find some like relatively petty cash. There's no like driver's license or anything, but you do see each of them has a card that says Euphoria, and it looks to be another speakeasy that you would probably know of and probably not be a big fan of because they are in the same neighborhood as you.
Those motherfuckers. It makes you wonder if they knew about this, or if they got lucky, or if there was a leak.
I imagine not too hard to just watch when our truck leaves and try and follow, but I wouldn't necessarily say they got lucky.
Behind us, screaming, Sable like rips someone apart.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what you get for hiding, my friend.
I think Abe would probably have the best view of Sable. You can see that like he catches one of them, just like pounces on their back, and you can see that he like whips his head back, and you see that this human is suddenly just like skin and bone, almost like a human Capri Sun.
Damn. Did he do it in under 8 seconds? There's a challenge for that.
It's like a second or two.
Ah, blessings. He won.
He broke the record.
He did break the record. I feel like
forget
Abe
the-
is just watching, just like,
I forget the name of it, but that is actually a power. You can just drain somebody and like crush them.
the head pats and praise.
Jordan will.
Yeah, after literally just like crushing probably like a beer can. I don't know if beer cans were invented yet, but
Yes.
either way, everyone here knows what a beer can is, or just like a can. Like crushes this body like it's a beer can, and then shifts back. You just see this fairly well dressed, very very bloody, skinny little Sable walking back casually, just a big grin on his face.
Good job, Sable.
He did
I
so
hope you had
well.
fun.
The term is good boy, not good job.
I think
I
it
feel like
depends on the
Abe
context.
hears Clarence say that and just shudders physically.
Got a head pat Sable.
Mm-hmm. And Sable is just beaming with joy, like completely nonverbal at this point, but just like obviously having the best day.
I get to go
Like, this
outside.
is
I
so
got
much
to
fun.
murder people.
Yeah, yeah. It takes a minute or so, and he's just like, "This was fun. We should do this again."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You might have that chance. We still have a train to catch. Can I take any remaining guns or weaponry from the other truck and bring it to our truck?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's easy enough to do.
And then I have a lighter with me. Presumably their car runs on gasoline. I will set their car on fire and we will drive off.
You just leave it in the middle of the road.
Damn.
I
There's
love
a
I-
lake nearby. If it spreads, they can put it out easily.
That sounds like
True.
a them problem, not a us problem.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
know they do not have like sophisticated enough forensics to get anything off a burnt off car. So like
that's true.
this is the best way to cover our tracks and um hopefully make them not realize that several of these bodies are missing all their blood.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the other, like you just throw them in the bed of the truck and it's like, okay, well, weird. They broke their axle somehow, got murdered and set on fire. It's fine. That happens. It's Illinois. Actually, it might not be Illinois anymore, but either way. Yeah, because I guess Kenosha's Wisconsin, right?
Yeah, it's like about 15 minutes over the border. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're probably in Wisconsin. It's fine.
They can worry about it. It's fine.
We're over state lines. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Exactly. Then it becomes federal.
Shh, shh, shh. Don't
You
talk
might have
about it.
found us first.
If we don't like outlive them.
Right.
Yeah. And also, what? The letter is going to get sent to Illinois? Did someone do a murder? They ain't finding us.
Oh
Yeah.
no, someone died in the 1920s. Yeah.
Right.
In Wisconsin, of all places.
Just a letter to Chicago. Did someone die? Yeah. Yeah. A lot of someone's.
Just the milk cartons. Have you seen this missing person?
Yeah, there's a different one on every milk carton.
Only 5 of those were Abe's at this moment.
It's rookie numbers.
Listen, Ezekiel's worse.
Just looks
Fair.
like, oh, I think Sable got more than you did.
That's fine.
Is it?
Yeah.
You say so.
He's allowed to have a nice time.
Just watching a car burn.
Yeah, I feel like Abe is just watching the car burn. He's like gotten like some kind of like wet nap from like out of the first aid kit and is like trying to clean Sable off.
Aw.
It's like,
just
did you
a
have
little
fun?
kid. It's like a little kid where like their parents is just like trying to wipe some dirt off of them. They're just like, yeah.
Yeah, literally, it's just like turning his head like stop moving and I would be done quicker.
Sean, you do while you are rummaging through the truck before you set it on fire, do find a coin. It looks gold. You're not sure if it's actual gold or if it's just gold colored, but it does have a shamrock on it.
And just to make sure, I've not seen anything like this before.
Nothing quite like this, you know.
Damn, not the Irish mafia.
I will say I have a lot of academics and politics. Can I like roll for vibes on like who this could possibly be from?
I would say if anyone, Clarence would be the one, but it wouldn't be politics. It would be occult.
I will. I mean, I'll
Oh,
show it to the others
cool.
too. Yeah. Does anyone recognize this?
I'll give
Clarence,
it a
it feels
look.
like something you would know.
Yeah, when you said it wasn't going to be politics, I got real sad because it's pretty good, but my cult's a lot better. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
Either
occult about it.
intelligence or wits, whichever is better, and occult.
I'll intelligence occult about this. And do I get to add my specialty of fairy?
You do. You do.
Cool. So that's an extra die then.
Do we all
Mhm.
roll? Because I have a specialty in occult too.
Oh,
3
what
intelligence.
is your specialty?
I need to re-look for it because there's an S next to it. I was like, what did I type up?
So that's another 7 dice. Here we go.
Jesus.
You know how we look it up?
It should just say whenever you click on it, but
Yeah, if you like click on occult, for example, it should just bring up the skill and then say whatever you picked. Yeah.
I
Oh.
have 2 successes.
okay.
Blood
You
magic.
know that leprechauns are associated with fairies, and you kind of think about it for a second. There was something a little bit fairy tale like about the shimmering disappearance of the person inside of the truck.
Looks back to Sean. There's some weird fairy nonsense going on here. Stealing the luck of our people and all that. Trying to ride off with it. Maybe sent a message through their mind or some shit. I don't know. But hey, we should hold on to that
Stealing
coin,
your
see if we
Lucky
can find anyone
Charms.
around town. Okay, Lucky Charms were invented by the Americans.
I
And the
will.
Irish occupation did not end until 1995. It's not talked about that happened in our lifetimes, and everyone says, "Oh, the Troubles don't matter." They do. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. I will hold on to the coin. Oh, well, I will first, thank you, Clarence. That's very good to know. I will pocket the coin, keep it in a safe place, and looking at my companions, be like, well, we should get going. We should at least try to catch up to the train tonight. It'll have to stop eventually. It should stop in the town, so we're almost there.
Yeah. It definitely stops in Milwaukee. I don't know if it stops in Kenosha. It's not all that big.
It is like an export and industry town, as in that's what it became known for. I don't know about the 20s though. So.
You know, fuck it. We'll say it does stop in Kenosha just for shits and giggles. Yeah, I don't think it's hard to follow the train tracks. You already know that you can drive this truck off the road if you need to, so you can probably literally just follow the train tracks. And you do notice, though, as you start to approach the train station, there are a fair number of what look to be police just sort of wandering. You see that they're going through, like, looking for people. You see that they probably pull some people out of some of the train cars and look to be probably arresting them.
Do the people that are arresting look like they match any demographics of the four of us?
In what way?
Like
you would know them?
Well, no, in the sense of, like, if the police are looking for, like, a Chinese man and then, like, etc. Like, yeah.
No, I think you would probably be well aware that there is a, like, real, like, I guess it's not hitchhiking. I'm trying to remember the word now. But, like, people who would climb onto the trains to just get a ride to get somewhere else. So, yeah, it was a real problem at one point in time.
Okay, so it looks like it's that rather than they are looking for us. Okay, well, in that case, Sean doesn't care about anyone else.
Yeah.
I will... Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm going to look at my group of companions and be like, Sable, can you stay here? Or does someone need to stay with you?
No, I know how to stay. I can just sit here. I can relax, not get in any trouble.
I'm gonna look at the others. Does it look like the others are in agreement with this sentiment?
He's like, you promise, Sable? Sable, you can't lie to me.
You're right. I can't lie to you. Have fun.
I think we should have someone with Sable.
Abe, stay here a moment. We'll be back fast, just to do some scouting.
I was gonna say he specifically did not agree.
Yeah.
Trying to pull a fast one.
If that's okay with you, Abe, or I can stay.
No, it's fine. Go do your business.
If we need any heads rolled, though, I'll shout.
I have just immediately started teaching Sable how to braid hair.
He's very confused.
It's okay. It's supposed to be confusing. Don't worry about it.
Already tangled up.
It's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah. So, who all is going on this scouting party?
Clarence for sure.
The other
Jordan.
three, yeah.
It's probably better y'all go because I have no stealth. I have no sneak. I am just run. I zoom. I go very fast. I break things.
My thought process was that, like, we take Abe, and then Abe will pick a fight, and then we have to deal with the fight, and then it's not really a good scouting mission, and then...
But now you have
Yeah.
to worry about us getting a fight being brought to us while we're sitting here. So there's no winning.
There is no winning, but
Yeah. Damn if you did, damn if you don't.
I feel like we will literally be doing nothing if someone's gonna try and pick a fight, and Sable's gonna be like at Abe, and Abe's gonna be like,
Sean like scoots by with the like, Abe said it was provoked. Like, Abe says it was not his fault.
Abe says a lot of things.
to be
Sean
fair,
believes it once convenient.
Abe has not lied. Abe does not lie, so it's fine. Like when Clarence asked about the theft, Abe was like, "Yeah, like there is no, he does not lie."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And last one stuff about it being his problem, but
so, Sean, is there anything in particular you are looking for? Just like the car that you're looking for, like the train in the car, or are you like looking for like patterns of search that these police are following, anything like that?
So I'm kind of going to let Jordan and Clarence worry about that. I
Okay.
have something called Sense the Unseen, which lets me sense presence otherwise hidden to the naked eye. This could be anything from another vampire using obfuscate to someone using auspex to spy on us, or like dormant blood sorcery. So I'm basically trying to sense if there's anything like supernatural happening here.
Yeah. So you activate this power, and you do get the sense that you're being watched. You can't quite place where from. And you also, I think you've probably run across, just because you live in Chicago, there's a lot of deaths in Chicago. You get this sense of some wraiths in the area, so some ghosts, essentially.
Okay. Is there any way I can try to see who or what is watching us? Like, yeah.
I would say give me a wits and awareness, and I would let you add your discipline to that.
Oh, okay. I will take that. So then, my discipline.
Yeah, because I know your wits and awareness is not amazing.
Nope, it's not. Okay. Still not great. 3 successes.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty decent. As you feel like you're kind of narrowing down where you're being watched from, it disappears.
Oh, that's unpleasant. Jordan, Clarence, did you see anything useful about the patterns, the train, anything like that?
I would like to activate Sense Beast just in case.
Yeah. You don't sense any other kindred in the area.
No, it seems very boring right now on the train. Clarence, have you noticed anything?
Clarence does not have fancy magic investigation powers. There's some people over there that we could avoid or ask questions of, and beyond that, no.
No.
Good job, Clarence.
If you need me to, I can probably draw those guards away from the exit, though, if you want to get down in there.
Not yet. We should wait till we have everyone here.
Should we? We can so easily sneak on without her, without him, without them, without all of them.
All the pronouns, they're mine.
Abe fist fights for pronouns.
It's the
Technically,
extra E and Sable in my head. Yeah. Abe is Hiena, yeah.
Yeah, you can literally call Abe most things.
Yeah. Except a fishing. Anyway.
One of these days you're gonna get clocked, Clarence.
You're not hearing this.
I know.
Here.
I'm teaching Stable how to braid and knit.
Yeah.
Abe is just sitting in the
Well.
truck and like, this is how you punch a bitch in the face.
Yeah. Holding up a picture of Clarence, you see?
It's a decently drawn picture. So what you're gonna do, you don't aim for the eye sockets or the nose. You're gonna go for the throat.
Gotta watch out for those eye sockets. They'll get you every time.
Hey now, Jason is not here for me to yell at Abe about sockets.
Yeah. Now, other than when needed, I will draw attention, but for now, just letting the other two be better investigators.
Yeah, so you could gather your other two. Sean.
Yeah, let's head back. I will, once we're all there, I will tell them, like, by the by, I did sense some sort of presence watching us. It's disappeared, but just be alert for anything supernatural, perhaps, especially after what we encountered on the road.
Good to know. Sure to keep our eye on it.
Candy.
And storyteller, was the concept was we are taking something off of the train, or we are just trying to take the train to a new
You are
location?
stealing a car. Not a train car, but a automobile from the train.
Okay. Do we know which I'm trying to avoid saying car twice. Which like part of the train the car is on?
Probably not specifically, I would guess. I mean, you can kind of narrow it down. Like if it is one that looks like it's more of like a tanker to hold liquids, probably not a car in there. Probably one that is more of like the box car type, or even potentially like a flatbed. None of you really got a good look at the train because you did get kind of distracted before you got up close.
So here's my thought process. We all board the train. We locate the car. We take the car and drive it off the train, and we go back home.
Easy enough. We probably don't even need to look that hard. We can just ask one of these people where the train's at. Not the train, the car. I'm sure they'll tell us. Probably even let us drive it off and give us the keys.
You could compel them.
I will. Yeah, I mean, Clarence, do you have anything in mind, or do you want me to give it a shot?
What does a rouse check mean? Just roll a d10 and see if it works right.
Yeah, you're rousing the blood.
I would like to entrance them into loving me so much they want to gift me a car.
Amazing.
Here's your Nissan Altima.
So that's a 9 on the rouse check.
Okay, yeah, that is successful. All you have to
Cool.
do is get a 6 or above, so easy enough.
Okay. And then it says charisma plus presence versus composure plus wits.
Yeah, so this is a human.
Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, then just walk
You
up.
just blink real slow, entranced.
Yeah.
Cooked.
Blink,
You're
like, just
so
walk
hot
up.
right now. You're so.
Yeah, like with like a bunch of bullet wounds. So I imagine having to like take off the top like the jacket, so it's just like a super fucking tight shirt. No actual muscle, all show muscle, but so tight, and then a really thin vest right on top.
Imagine only having show muscle. Abe in the corner.
Imagine. Just looks over. You know, it'd really help me out if I could get my car off. I'm supposed to wait to Milwaukee to check it out, but honestly, I'm in town tonight and I'd really like to drive it home. You all wouldn't happen to know how I can get that, would you?
Car. What kind of car? You know, there's only one car I can think of.
Sure,
and like,
that's it.
you see that he's like trying not to make direct eye contact, just like being very bashful. Because, you know, while this is a different world than the real world 1920s, there's still, that aspect of like
Mhm.
just being awkward around someone who's very attractive, like not knowing how to talk to them. And he just like blushes a little bit and is like, I could show you if you want.
That would be so kind of you. Like I said, I'm supposed to pick it up the next town over, but if we're both here, why wait, you know? Why go all the way up there just to bring it back down here? There ain't no purpose in that.
That's true, and
Yeah,
you can do a lot with a car.
you can. You can also do a lot making eye contact. But I mean,
Uh,
that can be a conversation for later.
you see, he just like makes eye contact, and you just see his like beet red.
Perfect. And you made sure that the keys were kept safely with it, right?
I'm not in charge of that. Uh, mm, I don't know. I
Well, I
guess we'll
mean,
find
there's no
out.
harm in just, yeah, let's walk over together and make sure that the Packers did it right.
Not the Packers.
Yeah, as I said that, I went, not them, those vile beasts.
Not those vile beasts. Oh my god.
Sable's right there. Jeez.
Sybil is a Packer confirmed.
Yeah, so he leads you over to the car, and it is covered in a tarp. It is inside of this boxcar. There looks to be it's a tight squeeze, but just enough room that you could potentially get it out. There's not like a ramp. You assume that that's something that they would have like where they were delivering it, but you know that you just sort of witnessed, secondhand witnessed, like through the mirror, Abe driving a motorcycle off the back of a truck, so it's not impossible to do.
Yeah, as uninterestedly as possible. Abe, I feel like there's something you can actually manage if you want to come over here.
Abe is like mid knit something and just kind of looks with like the needle in the hand and is like, huh.
Well, you claim that your muscle ain't for show. You want to show it off by picking something up, or are you all talk today?
I feel like Abe just rolls the eyes and is like, all right, you hold this. I will be right back to Sable. And just like gets up and is like, all right, what am I doing?
We just got to lift this car out of the train.
All right, heard. I would like to
Yeah.
go. I would like to lift, please. Do you even lift,
Yeah.
bro?
I would say number one for the sake of time, and number two because we already know that Abe is strong AF. That I won't make you roll.
Everybody else here in little noodle arms. I needed to be big non-noodle arms.
Well, you do. You easily are able to lift up this car. You think some of it is probably because it is like a little bit lighter weight, because it is like a performance vehicle, so you don't want it to be too weighted down. But I think that probably Sable is right there, and like isn't necessarily the smartest, but he's not stupid either. And you see that he's just like probably on it as you're lifting it out, like opening up the hood, and just like talking about this being a V8, which isn't brand new, but is not super common at this time. So like he's just talking about like how powerful this is, how many horsepower it is, how like this is. Seeing Abe probably not that interested, like.
No, I feel like Abe is definitely like doing that like elder sibling thing where you're acting like you're very interested because you don't want to hurt their feelings.
Right.
Huh?
I think he picks up on that and is like, cargo fast.
Well, good. Also, sidebar, if anything happens to Sable, I'm rioting. I just want to make that clear.
Amazing. That was the goal.
You bastard.
Listen. Okay, so February, yeah, it was for Valentine's Day. This tattoo shop that I go to did a Valentine's Day flash sale. And so let me get closer to the camera. I got this little bat guy. And I was like, I've got to make this a BTM character. That's Sable.
Aww.
It's just a
Amazing.
cute little bat.
Love Sable.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna make the best little NPC that they're gonna love. Oh, don't worry, I
Right.
got no plan on hurting Sable. I love Sable.
Okay. Don't do that
And
to
so,
me. My kidneys.
Abe, as you are lifting this car out, you feel as it like shakes and starts to uh, what is the word? Turn on, basically. All I could think of was activate. And you see that Sable is like now behind the wheel. You see that he has hotwired this car,
Oh my god.
and you're pretty sure this is probably why he's here.
Good boy, Sable.
Once again, as soon as those words come out, ugh,
He's just beaming.
Can I give like a 50-cent tip to the human that Clarence has like mind controlled? Just like thank you for helping us out.
Well, thank you. Uh, what was your name? I'm looking at Clarence.
Oh, you can call me Terry.
Well, I hope I can call you sometime.
Do we have landlines?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We
Okay.
have landlines.
Yeah. Gives the number for a random spot in the city. Like,
It's our
writes,
favorite
like-
restaurant.
yeah.
Abe's trying
No,
so
no,
hard
your
not
your
to
least
laugh.
favorite. Your least favorite restaurant, because you don't want him to like show up where you actually might go.
Oh no, it's
See,
true.
no, I think this is the little bit of sadistic part about Clarence. I think he does in the game of this man will try their entire life to find him. So give him like a shot at actually maybe going on the hope that one day Clarence is actually there. So I think would like give the restaurant that they actually do attend and watch how long it takes this person to lose all hope and break themselves trying to find him one day.
That is so fucking evil. I love it.
Is that not what the personality quiz told me I should do?
Oh no, it 100% is.
Yeah.
Real quick before we wrap, I will
Mhm.
say that is potentially staying because that is a very like cruel thing to do. What is your humanity?
7.
Okay. How many empty boxes do you have right now? The like
3.
darker gray ones.
3.
You said 3? Okay. Go ahead and give me a 2d10 roll, please. This is rolling to see if this affects your humanity permanently.
Damn. Rest in pepperoni.
A 2 and a 6. So 1 success.
Okay. 1 success is enough. You feel a little bit of remorse after the fact. Like, maybe that was a little too harsh.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I think yeah, as we like get into the new car and we're getting ready to drive back, Sean will
Oh.
look at Clarence.
It is a two-seat. There's not enough room for everyone.
Oh god. Well, Sable's going in there with someone maybe, or the rest of us are whatever. But at some point, out of earshot of the human, I think Sean does look at Clarence and is like, "You have a lot going on in that head, and it's frightening sometimes. I hope you know that."
They can't live with hope. What are they going to live with, right?
Whatever we live with, I suppose.
Oh, but they're not us.
That's very
Anyway,
true.
we gotta get back somehow, and I imagine Abe's the only one gonna be sitting there with Sable, so let's find a way to turn this car around.
Yeah, Abe's already on the motorcycle. Whether or not Sable rides with them is up to Sable.
Oh no, Sable is in the car.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, he's in the little hot rod.
So then Jordan, Sean, or Clarence, who wants to join Sable on a ride back?
I'll ride with you, A back.
Sable is just like revving the engine, like ready.
Lord.
All right. Yeah, and then we'll head back to the city.
Amazing. Yeah, it's pretty uneventful. You don't see Sable the entire time. Like before you can get back to the truck, uh, he and Jordan are already gone. Like you can hear the Doppler effect as they drive past you, uh, and you don't see them until you get back.
On the way back, do we drive by like these police cars around a burnt out car? Like,
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I don't know that there's police tape yet, but they probably have like some kind of
They
like
stopped the van.
yes. And they probably have like a barricade set up around it to like try and make sure people don't run into it somehow. I don't know. Uh, you know how police are; they're a little incompetent. So yeah, you do have to like slow down. You definitely, I think, have to slow down enough that you can hear uh, some kind of like conversation, just snippets. Like I wonder if they caught that car. So like you're pretty sure that another officer probably went chasing after Sable as he zoomed on by.
he broke all known speed limits in this area. Yeah, yeah,
hmm
yeah.
hmm Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
they'll be
pretty sure
fine
they don't
now.
have radar guns, but like you know when somebody's driving fast. Yeah. So you are able to make your way back to the club, and with that, I think that's a good place for us to wrap for the night. Real quick, let's go back around. Sean, we're going to start with you. Tell us who you are, where we can find you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sean. You can find me all across the internet at Help Action Needed, primarily on Instagram threads, here on Twitch, and also, oh no, not Instagram, no, fuck English. Blue Sky, not threads, here on Twitch, actually taking a break, and then I have a podcast where you can listen to some D&D stuff that's kind of D&D, but it's mostly rules adjacent, and it's not really following many to any of the rules, so it's there mostly for branding. I the next time I might be back live on the internet might be this game. So I'm taking a break, chat. It's been a lot this year, so I'll be seeing you on the other side. But that's me.
I was gonna say, I feel like I see you just randomly, like
Mhm.
unexpectedly streaming. So you know.
They like might be like video game streams or something, but it's like we have already done I think 30 streams this year.
Oh my
And
god.
yeah. And I just checked my calendar, and the next time I have a planned live on the internet is in 2 weeks for this game.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
That's me.
Elliot, who are you?
Hi, I'm Elliot. I also go by Zha Joe. I played Sean today, who I really am regretting naming that, although it is very funny at the same time, so I don't
It is.
regret it like all the way. You can find me at Elliot Tabletop on Blue Sky, and definitely, yeah, the next time I'll be on the internet will be for this game.
Absolutely. Lee?
Hi, my name is Spunky Taylor. No, I'm kidding. Um, I am Lee. I'm back at it again. You can find me on all my social media as beghosty. If you can't, don't worry about it. Mind your business. God damn it. I will be existing, present, and alive Wednesday while I play Iris, who is also here to fuck
Well,
shit up.
undead, but you know.
Shh. That's not. Listen, I'm living in my undead heart, and you know what? That's what matters. Maybe I'll punch another
Absolutely.
twink. We'll never know. I beat the shit out of Jason.
Accidentally.
Listen, it'd be like that. Uh,
Mhm, mhm.
I am also opening my ghostwriting commission. So please, if you want to help a queer trans person get the fuck out of this shitty ass state in the name of all sweet baby Jesus and Cthulhu, you can find my Ko-fi and all my good things under Be Ghosty. You can Google me. It's not fucking hard. It's that is all.
Amazing. And finally, Taylor.
Hey, I'm B Ghosty. I'm Taylor, aka Spunky Taylor. I'm a Black Variety content creator, tuber marketing consultant. You name it, I'm probably it. The next time you see me, you can see me on Sunday, May 4th. We're doing a Mitra A stream for me to raise money to help me do a tax relief fund for myself. all donation stuff has incentives to change the games up. We already rose $110 already, so thank you all for all that. Thank you. So there's pre-stream donations where I will be like building my character the day of by your donations base, and then there'll be in-game incentive. We're playing 10 candles, 13 ghost themes, so we're gonna have 13 candles to unleash all the ghosts. So yeah, that would be on my channel, Spunky Taylor Games, on Twitch at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and as Lee mentioned, we'll be back next week for more Transylvania Chronicles. And then the week after, we'll be back for more of this shenanery, to steal Lee's word, because it's a fun word.
Shenanery.
I will talk to you all later. Bye.